They can't hear us.
Yeah, no, the mics are live.
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody.
Thank you for tuning in to TalkWad.com,
Oh, I don't
the
like
world's
that.
fastest growing internet radio network. Please check out all the other great shows on www.talkwad.com.
You are listening to ComedySlamRadio.com. From our studios to the world, we bring you the finest in quality entertainment. So pop some popcorn, grab a smooch buddy, and settle in for another fine show from ComedySlamRadio.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the double special show coming to you live from beautiful Tampa Bay, Florida, featuring Christopher Gorges, Tiffany Barbee, and me, JB Lee. So sit back and enjoy the show, baby. And we're back live. That's right. We failed to kill Johnny Bell, and we didn't make it into the finals. Tiffany had her chance. She could have strangled him. She could have poisoned him. She could have choked him out and taken him behind the curtains and disemboweled him. But did she know? No.
No, now I've teamed up with him.
Yeah, no.
It's awful.
It's a good plan, though.
Welcome back to Double Special right here on ComedySlamRadio.com. Chris Gorges, JB Lee, Tiffany Barbee in the house. Tonight's special guest in the studio, Rich Riddy. I think I'm saying that right. Rich Riddy? Rich Riddy? I think it's Rich Riddy. Bat Duplex, a series of fan films. It'll be an interesting interview. He's here with the lovely Raven. Also, we're going to talk about the Cowhead comedy competition. I don't even know what the hell Tampa Bay's Got Talent. Is that what it was?
Well, let's.
Yes.
Yeah, we were in that this week. We'll
I
talk
call
about
it
that.
the waking me up early for no reason day.
Most definitely. We'll talk about Tiffany's inability to be a nice person in the AM hours of the day.
Grumpy Gus.
I was very
God.
nice. You guys,
Awful.
okay, we'll talk about it later.
Oh,
No,
we're talking about it right now.
Yeah, because
Okay,
you were a
okay.
complete ass to us.
No, I wasn't. Okay,
Yes, you
first,
were.
this is them. They're supposed to come at 6:30 and come pick me up.
Okay,
and
first
guess
of
what
all-
time they came? They
first
came
of all-
at 7:30. So
Fir-
not
oh, wait.
only did they make
Wait,
me
stop.
up,
First
wake
of all, it
up
doesn't sound
early.
anything like us. All right, you said this
Yes.
is them. That sounds nothing like Jordan.
No.
Right?
Oh, wait,
yeah.
I'm supposed to impersonate you? You're
That's
like,
the way you presented it.
blah, blah, choke up on the mic and
You
wake up early and I'm going to pick you up.
All right, stop. You
All right.
you presented it
That
as
was
this
funny.
is them. Choke up on the mic.
Yeah,
Jesus. All right, whatever. Yeah. So no, look, we came to pick you up, and you and my wife set up the arrangements to pick you up. Carless person, who you
I
are.
have a car.
You have a car. Give her a little bell ding for
Yeah,
that. Big round of applause. Good job.
Check. Okay. Yeah.
Tiffany Barbee has it.
She has a
SUV.
Barbie car.
She's got an SUV too.
I know.
It's gonna be so expensive for her.
There's so
Oh.
many activities. No, the insurance is really cheap. It's really
Whoa,
good.
what do you mean? There's so many activities?
I can do so many activities in it.
Like what? Kite flying?
I don't know. Like I can go off road if I want to. I can go put
When
like
would you
I can
ever
put
go
a
off-road?
kayak on top of it.
When are you ever gonna get a kayak?
I can do anything I want with it.
Oh my God, she's been watching too many
I know.
Xterra commercials.
I'm gonna call her mom and tell her she's got a car. That was the way she
Oh
was
yeah,
most afraid
don't
of.
tell her. I don't want her to know because then she's gonna want me to visit.
Yeah, she's gonna want you to take her places because you've been making her go all over.
Right.
you.
I have not seen her in 3 weeks.
That's because you don't have a car and you don't care.
No.
Take a cab to see your mom. You could take a cab to see your
I
mom.
had something mailed to her house and it got returned to sender, and I was like, I haven't talked to her in 3 weeks. I hope she's still alive. I'm gonna have to check on that.
You haven't called or anything?
No.
All right, you sent mail to your mother's house. It gets returned to sender, meaning no delivery there.
Well, I use her address because I'm a
No
Rolling
concern,
Stone
Jordan.
and I move around a
know.
little bit.
Oh my God,
That's terrible.
it is terrible. It's a little spooky, man.
I mean, did you screw
Well,
up
you
your
know,
mom's
no,
address?
Time goes by so quick that I just forget.
She's in a time warp.
I'm not a
I
good.
know.
I'm not a good talking on the phone person, so I avoid it. Especially her, because she like goes into detail, and I don't like it. I'm a general idea kind of person, and she starts talking about like every little detail.
So what you're saying
of
is your
life.
mother annoys you, basically.
Yes.
You're annoyed by your mother.
Well, yeah. I mean, everyone's does, right?
Let me say this. Like I said, we have this. We're going to do this interview at 9. So callers, wait until after the interview to start giving us calls. I'd like to talk to Rich without
They
being
don't
interrupted.
listen.
They need to respect my authority and not call until after the interview. We're going to get to everybody. We're going to have a great show.
But in
So,
the meantime,
yeah.
it's time to
there it is.
check in.
Yeah.
$20 trillion shale oil find in Australia. Check in.
$20 million was a pittance in the world economy. Really.
20 trillion.
Oh,
bro.
trillion.
Trillion.
That's a little beefy.
Is that really a such a thing?
That's enough to go to war over.
Wait a second. Did you hear what Tiffany just asked us?
What?
If 20 trillion was really such a thing. Is that what you said, or you mean shell oil?
No, is it such a thing? Like, it really
Trillion?
is a thing. It's like not an over exaggeration. Like, people
word
actually have trillions. I know there is a word trillion, but do people really, like, there's a word zillion, but do people have zillions of dollars? No. I mean, do people really have trillions of dollars?
Yes.
You want to take this on?
I don't know if I can.
He's like, I didn't bring that.
It's just difficult to, it's like, yes, that is an oak tree. And she's like, really? There's a tree?
Called an oak?
I know. And like, we're looking right at a tree, and then you're just speechless. I don't know how to explain this tree that's right in front of you to you. This is a real tree.
I'm just saying, people really have $1 trillion like humans do, or just countries?
No, trillion is an actual number.
Yeah.
It goes
Well,
like,
I know it's a
just
number.
like 1, 2, 3,
Oh my
4.
gosh.
Trillion is another number.
I know zillion's a number as well. I'm just saying, do people really have that much money? Are there people, like, how much money does Bill Gates has? No one has. I've never heard of a human having $1 trillion.
No, but
That's all I'm
nobody.
saying.
It's the oil is worth that amount, but
Who's going to be able to buy it then?
Are you talking about cumulatively? A lot of people, they'll eventually sell $1 trillion.
they break it up
worth
into lots.
Yeah.
Dear. It's not like when you buy a Toyota, you have to buy all of them.
Tiffany.
What?
Oh, my word.
Somebody's too used to shopping at Sam's Club or something. I
No
don't.
kidding, dude. Everything's in bulk. I'll take 50,000 sausage links, please. Thank you.
All right.
I like sausage. Oh, you don't eat meat. That's right.
I don't.
All right, so that was Check In Australia. That devolved into
Jesus.
something horrible.
That was weird.
A debate over trillion. All right, wonderful. Check in. Catalonia declares itself a sovereign entity.
Where in the hell is Catalonia?
It's the
Wait. Tiffany, do you know where Catalonia is?
Yes.
Tell me, please.
It's in the middle of New Zealand.
She right?
No, not at all.
Is she even close?
No,
Catalonia. That sounds like Italy or.
it's part of Spain.
Okay. I was close.
Particularly the part that contains Barcelona.
So was it like a province or a county?
Yeah,
Okay.
Barcelona is like the most financially successful part of Spain. So they've decided, like, hey, the rest of Spain kind of sucks right now. F you guys.
Wow, look, it's happening here. How
It
many?
makes the Basques happy.
Well, how many states have tried to secede from the union now? It's up to like 15 or something.
Is it mostly just Texas all
no,
the time?
No, there's like 15 or 16
Those
states.
people are so awful.
I don't understand.
Sorry, Texas comedy correspondents, but your state is awful.
No,
Anyway.
but what happens though? At that point, do we put up like international borders around those states, and people have to show their passports to come in and out? Is that what happens?
If
Or
they-
just economically they're succeeding? Is that?
Well, this is just like not
No.
a real thing.
No,
They're
not
just,
them. I'm talking about the U.S. states.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
we'd have to go to war. Radio war. It all ends up in a courtroom with MJ Schnitt whining like a little bitch.
Oh my
Oops.
God!
What?
Oh my God! We'll
Excuse
talk
me,
about
that was
a lot.
awful. I
No,
apologize
that's
for
fine.
using that word.
No, I'm surprised you're even listening.
I wasn't listening. It's just forced upon me.
It's all over the news. We're in the
Everywhere.
Tampa Bay area. We have two local shock jocks at war in a courtroom over defamatory statement. It's just ridiculous.
That's right.
Yeah, one guy got his feelings hurt because the other guy said stuff about him on the radio. But, and here's the thing about that case. As ridiculous as it is, it really is scary in that if this guy MJ, who is claiming his feelings were hurt, wins, it really changes what you and I and people in television can actually. What can we parody?
Who hurt his feelings?
Bubba the Love Sponge. That's his name. Is a
Oh,
local
that's so
shot jock.
stupid.
I know.
I
He
know.
said he had pubic head hair and all this other stuff. I don't know. It's just
That's-
ridiculous.
They're just trying to get publicity.
No, it's an actual court case.
No,
There's
it's
actual.
publicity. It's stupid.
No, it's not publicity.
Just like last weekend
Nobody
was
goes to
publicity.
court.
It's-
Takes it to court over
what?
publicity.
No, it's what?
It's not publicity.
I thought it was a war. War! Speaking of war, check in. Pentagon has lifted its ban on women in combat roles.
I saw that tonight. That's awesome.
Check in on that.
But
What?
a bang.
Women weren't allowed in combat?
In a limited capacity.
Yeah, but now they can do anything. Commando, Navy
That sucks.
SEAL.
Like, if I was in the army right now, I'd be like, oh, crap. Because you would think you're signing up and getting, like, free scholarships or, like, all the different, like, benefits, but you wouldn't have to actually, like, do anything hardcore.
That's
and then they
Tiffany's way
change
of
the
doing
war, and you'd be like, oh, no.
I
Can I
know.
get out now? That
You're
sucks.
so selfish. She's like, oh, I don't get the bennies? Oh,
I'd
man.
be like, now I have to go fight in a war?
Wait until the Arthur Murray School sends you to die in front of the cannons of Tripoli. That's right. The Sultan's cannons will blast you apart for Arthur Murray's glory. What were you at? Nothing. You were just a meat shield.
Meat shield. Oh, my
Wait,
God.
do they do that at Arthur Murray School, or do
I
they
don't
just
know
teach
what
dancing? It's just dancing, right?
Yeah, we just.
They probably won't do that. But now you can in the U.S. Army. That's lovely. I think
it's a good career opportunity for you, Tiffany.
I thought they already fought.
Who fought?
The military women.
No, well, like I said, I think
No,
they're on the lines,
very
but not
limited
actually.
capacity. They were
Right.
like in danger, but not actually like being the like the
I don't-
massive dudes with the guns. But now you can
Right.
you can like press A to get behind cover, and then you can pop out and pop a few dudes, and it'd be awesome.
I'm very
could be
old
like-
school with women like not having rights.
Well,
I can say that because I'm a woman.
oh, okay.
And
Wow.
speaking of not having rights, check in. North Korea accepts marijuana. It's practically legal over there, and a
What?
lot of the troops smoke marijuana, apparently.
In communist North Korea.
Communist North Korea. Best
See,
Korea.
How backwards are we when the very people we're afraid of are smart enough to go, you know what? This might be a good idea. This is a good idea. We got guns. We're tense. Let's smoke a little pot. This
We're
country's
afraid
so
of North
stupid.
Korea? I thought we were just like mad at them. I think we were like
No,
terrified
No,
of them or
I know.
anything.
I'm saying, though, listen, the people in this country, that's the boogeyman. You know what I'm saying. They,
Well,
you know,
not really the boogeyman.
for a
like
lot of people,
the
dude.
booger man. Like
well,
like
there's
that
that.
game. But
I'm not scared of them.
No, you're not, because you don't have any idea what the hell. You don't know anything about North
I
Korea.
can kind of speak Korean
What? Go
because
ahead.
of martial arts.
Okay.
They go 안녕하세요,
What is?
and
what-
that's like hi. That's a greeting.
Can you
And then
just say- can you
요즘 어떠십니까? And
Wait,
that's
wait,
how
wait,
are you?
Wait, back up. Can you do it with less anger in your voice?
no,
You
No,
sound
no,
that's
do
how
it
they
with
What? Do it with more anger?
Yes, you should have greeted all our callers that
And
way.
Yeah.
I know how to say a bad phrase.
She's not even listening. She's just on a conveyor
It
belt
is.
of
She's happy.
information.
She has.
Icha-cha sakiya. That means shut up, you son of a.
Wow, really?
Wow.
Why would
Yeah,
you
my
know that?
martial arts instructor taught me that when I was 13.
Oh, well, what else did he teach
Why
you when you were
and
13?
why would he have to teach you that? I wonder.
No kidding, dude. Don't say a word. How, did he teach you that? Don't tell anybody.
He
What's
was
Korean
cute.
for "shut up, Tiffany"? I bet you know.
Oh my God! All right. So wow, that was awkward. All right. So no, that's
Wow.
good that you know Korean.
I can count and everything.
Yeah, I've heard the count.
I can say thank you
That's
and you're
not really.
welcome.
It's not that impressive.
I don't care.
You know a smattering of Korean.
Yeah, but I
So
could
good s-
survive.
All right.
You could survive by
Over
telling
there.
people to shut the hell up. You're gonna get stabbed.
I
dude.
know. How are you? Shut up, you son of a bee.
Yeah. Right.
How are you? Hello.
Yeah, then you piss off the pothead and he stabs you. Which how hard is that? You got to really piss
Yeah.
off a pothead.
In North Korea, no less. One more check-in, and
All
this
right.
is for our England expert, Tiffany.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Prime Minister David Cameron has offered a referendum to leave the European Union.
Oh wow.
Yeah, what do you think of that,
For
Tiffany?
England to leave the European
Yeah,
Union?
England to leave the European Union.
Yeah. What do you think of that, Tiff?
I
Explain
don't
to
care.
us.
They keep their money separate anyway and stuff over there. I remember that on the price tags it would say the European Union and money and then our British pound money. So it was different.
Our. She says our.
Our.
This is our British pound.
I feel
money.
like they were already separate anyway, but I don't know. Like Joy's and Petra would probably know better than me.
Or have a better opinion.
So you
Well,
can't-
you know how I don't really care over here about politics and stuff. I was pretty much the same exact way over there.
Shocking.
Wow.
I thought David Cameron was related to Kirk Cameron and
Does not.
No,
surprise
joking.
me.
I didn't.
That does not surprise me at all. All right, so we got, like I said, we got Rich Reedy waiting in the green room here. We're going to bring him in a couple of minutes, but I want to talk real quickly about the Tampa Bay's Got Talent. I announced this on Facebook. We did Tampa Bay's Got Talent. Now, what this was local radio DJ Cowhead, who's on 102.5 The Bone, hosted a contest in which he invited anybody, the public, to come and audition for possible spots on the terrestrial radio station, like more than one. And they had I guess the guy from Cox Media came down to check everybody
I
out.
don't know. There
And
was, like,
your
all these
boy,
people.
you were totally infatuated with Eric Deggans.
Edgar
from-
Deggans
Yep,
from
from-
Oh, he's
NPR.
nice.
Yeah, he was
Yep.
cool, dude.
Yep. What was it about Eric that you were so freaked out about that he invented a word, right?
What? Oh, blurred.
Yeah. When I said that, he pumped his fist, but I felt like let me just say this, our whole audition, we waited for what, 4 hours to audition?
Let
it was
me
the longest time of my life.
let me break this day down to you in terms of percentages. All right.
Yeah.
It was like 40% running away from JT Burns and just groaning. All right.
So true.
It was 35% plotting to kill Johnny Bell on the stairs.
Who made it into the finals, right?
Yeah.
We already knew he
and
was.
like, where are we at? 25% boredom.
Yeah.
And the rest was like 5 minutes of excitement backstage and then going out for 2 minutes and then just going like, well, I guess we can leave now. Huh?
Yeah, it was a blur, and I don't think it was a bad audition. I just don't know that we were able to showcase who we are in that 2 minutes. And listen, I'm thankful for the opportunity, but I don't feel like. I mean, what do you say? They said, "Oh, what is Tiffany doing with two ugly guys?" And that got a little bit of a
That was
snicker.
hilarious.
I wouldn't say hilarious, but it was.
They're like,
And then they asked
what?
Jordan about his
A
beanie cap.
beautiful woman like you. Why are you with these two ugly guys?
Okay, that's
That was hilarious.
oh my.
And I was like, because they're awesome.
Yeah.
So I was nice,
that was
but
the lamest answer.
Although,
ever.
honestly, if she had like
Well,
2
I don't-
Fabios in here, she kind of might suffer. Unless she gets those blue contacts I told her to get. Ladies and gentlemen, you think
But
Tiffany Barbee should get blue
to me-
contact lenses? Check it. All right, fine.
Okay. To me, I feel like the whole day, I already knew. Didn't I say like last week, I'm like, this is a waste of time. They've already picked out who they're going to have anyway. Like everyone that won, like the one guy's always on Bubba the Love Sponge's show. I knew Johnny Bell was going to win because he's friends with Cowhead. Like I knew the people that won were already in radio and a part of it. So I already knew that I was waking up for no reason but to make
well,
Chris
no,
Gorges
that's not
happy.
fair,
But
though.
to be honest, we met a lot of people and we networked. I feel like I made a lot of good friends there.
How
and
do you
stuff.
start out? She starts off with a negative, the whole negative tone,
I
but we network.
No, and I don't think it's fair though. Johnny Bell he went up there and he killed.
He
He,
did.
absolutely
Oh
killed.
He
yeah,
crushed
they
it.
did a great job.
I don't
yeah.
remember Maurice Javon, but I think he did
Maurice
well.
Javon just to basically announce that I'm the new voice
Yeah.
and da-da-da and dropped the mic, and he didn't even wait for his time. He just bam, and it was out.
That one dude, Chris Dunn, who I have no idea who he is, but he was clever.
He's
and
a
he went on-
sportscaster for the Rays.
and he did like a Hall of Shame thing, which was very clever, and I'm very impressed by that. And I wish
Mhm.
I'd thought of that. So, and then the other 2 people, I have no idea.
Publicity stunt. Publicity stunt.
All right, for whatever reason, if you want to check out, there are pictures and some video up on the Bone Online. If you go online on the web,
There's
internet.
2 pictures of us up there.
Yes, let me finish speaking.
And also, you can see that dude in the backwards beret who cut in line in front of us twice.
That was terrible.
And there's also a video of me being interviewed by a guy from Channel 33, and you can check that out again on the Bone
no
Online.
Channel 44.
Whatever, 33, 44.
No,
like you
okay.
even care. You don't even
I
care.
did.
WTOG,
We
home of
were
Dr.
also
Pallbearer.
in the video, weren't we?
Yeah, briefly.
But he doesn't remember.
I did
No,
throw
it was,
Tiffany in
'cause
there.
I did all the work. I did all the work in the video.
Meh.
You were bouncing around with coffee and
I did all
complaining
the
about your
work.
feet and the weather.
I
and
never complained about my feet the whole time.
You complained the
I
second we
complained
picked you up.
about Oh yeah, I was upset about waking up and waiting in line. Those are like my worst torture.
Who gets upset about waking up? Waking up is a good thing.
It's
Yeah,
like, yeah,
it's
that's
a
what-
positive
you have to
part of
do
your
it
day.
every
I don't
day.
like to wake up and get rushed around. I like to wake up, take my coffee.
all right,
take
here's the thing,
We
day
gave you an extra hour.
slowly.
Right, I was just gonna say you were mistaken as to what time we came, so you had 45 minutes to wake up.
I wasn't mistaken.
You
Your
weren't rushed?
wife, Crystal.
Were you rushed or were you not rushed?
Hayes Gorges
Listen
said,
to me.
Wake
Stop
up.
talking for a second. Were you rushed or were you not rushed?
I was rushed because I had to be ready by the time I thought you were going to be there, and then I waited, and then I had to go to the place and then wait longer.
was rushed even though we weren't there.
It was the most torturous event of
Oh,
my
stop.
life.
Well, next time, you know
That
what,
was
you
the
can stay home.
worst day of my life in 2013 so far.
I can't. I don't know if
Wow.
I can take much more of this. I swear to God, I'm gonna stab you. And now I'm getting like feedback from people like Roger Stokey. The guy interviews me, and because he's got the mic all over the place, all of a sudden now I'm getting comments about choke up on the mic. I don't know if you guys know anything about radio, but I've listened to these shows afterwards, and I have listened to a couple of shows. Your voice distinctly gets lower when you have your cheek into the microphone. I'm just saying. And how many times did Cowhead say that to people? People were holding the microphone like this, and then when they would talk, they would turn their head and talk like that. You see how it changes in your ear, the sound I have? You see how that sounds? That's why you talk into a microphone.
No.
Yes,
If
yes,
I've
yes.
ever been
Yes,
muffled,
yes, yes.
people, I want you to tweet me right now.
Christ's sakes.
I'm waiting. I don't see any tweets about it.
That's fine. Tell everybody how they can get in touch with us and complain about your microphone skills. Tiffany Barbee, queen of the morning.
Twitter, we're at Double Special. And then we're on doublespecialshow.com.
Mhm.
And then on YouTube, we're Double Special Comedy.
Mhm.
Facebook, we're Double Special Comedy. What else? We're on
Comedy.
everything. Just go to doublespecialshow.com and everything is on there. We're on iTunes, we're on Stitcher,
And
we're
please-
everywhere.
and please
Except
tw-
for 102.5 The Bone.
And please tweet, well, I'm on 102.5 The One. Please tweet what accent
are?
you think Tiffany has. We discussed this on our meeting last
Oh
night.
God, yeah.
And it is some mixture, I think, of like an Ohio. What did we come up with, Jordan? Ohio, Nebraska?
Yeah,
sort of-
Nebraska crossed with like Central Florida cracker hillbilly.
Yeah, cracker hillbilly, and then every now and again a serving thing. But what were the words? Oh, that's right. How do you say when you go to pray? What do you do when you go to pray?
When I go to pray.
When somebody goes to pray, what do they
no.
do? Catholics. Let me put it that way. When Catholics go to pray, what do they do?
I don't know.
It's
I'm
it's
not
a Catholic thing.
What do they say?
They
Like,
get
I'm
down
sorry,
and they get
Father,
down.
I've
No,
sinned.
physically, what do they do?
Yeah.
What do they do with their body?
They get on their knees.
And they do what?
Pray.
No, they kneel.
They kneel.
Okay, now what was it? What was the other word that we compared to it?
All right. How do I open a banana?
Peel.
No, into the microphone, please.
Peel.
Okay. Did she say it different than she did last night?
Yes, she is.
She's totally got diction lessons
And I
or something.
ate a pill.
Okay, so
Peel.
Oh.
I have a heel and I walk up a hill.
Oh, she's being difficult, man. She's being a grumpy Gus again.
I know.
You told her to stop talking, and she got angry. I saw her give you
I
such a
feel-
stink
fine.
eye.
That's fine.
I feel
can't-
ill and there's an ill in the pond.
just trying to keep
All
this
right, that
show
was
so that
it.
we're not talking over each other, and so and it's my show. So when I say stop, then just stop for a second.
Did he tell me to stop?
No, well,
Did
I'm
you
not
just
going to be
say-
rude. I'm just going to say just stop. I think I
You just said it was your show.
It is my show. Damn it.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. Whatever. All right. So, are you guys? It's so hot in here, dude. I don't know why. What's Will? Did we crank? Let's get up for a producer there.
It's
Will in the
chilling
booth.
up
Get
a
up
little,
for
yeah.
Will. Right on, Will.
And Isaac,
Yay,
Isaac the intern.
Will
Isaac the intern.
And Isaac.
Now, do we get the AC cranked? Does it feel any cooler in
Are
here
you
at all?
sure his name's Isaac?
You know what we need a fan
Wasn't
of some
it?
sort.
I don't know.
Is
It
there,
starts with an
is there
I.
a fan? Oh, wait. Okay, Will's running off to see if he can crank up the thing. And then when Will comes back, I think we're going to bring in Rich because he's got a leather coat on, and I think he's going to like actually melt
Oh,
into a
I
little
know.
puddle of jelly.
That'd be pretty fun.
His girl's got like lace and like a mini skirt and a bustier, so she's free and she's going to be cool. But
they're
Rich,
they're both in like castle outfits.
yeah,
What?
castle outfits. It's going to be a good interview. I'm going to like it. And also a little bit later on, we'll get a call from Brad McLean, our Australian comedy correspondent, who should be calling in from the Country Music Festival in Australia, which would be
The
quite interesting.
Tamsworth Country Music Festival.
Which he's been putting. He sent pictures of us to. You can see him on Twitter. He's been putting our flyers all over the thing, right?
Yes, I
All-
saw pictures.
All over the
Yep,
festival.
yeah. Brad's awesome.
Tamworth Music Festival.
Him
That's
and
right.
Him and Neil have both been working hard for us out there.
And also later on, sorry, Jordan. Yes?
I was gonna say, enjoy it while you can, Australia. When we invade you for the oil, Toby Keith will be the headliner. That'll suck.
I know, right? They're gonna be like, Toby Keith, we can't compete with that. Oh, it's Clint Black. All right, is everything all right, Will? Okay, they're probably freezing in there. That's it. What happened? 64. All right, good. All right, so all right,
F your
so
electric
let's.
bill, Nolan Ray.
I know, right? He's
F
gonna-
it so hard.
All right, let's go ahead and get our guest in, Rich Reedy. So let's go
I
ahead
need
and
to
Will,
move
bring
in?
him around if you could, Will, when you get a second. And then we're gonna pull up a chair and get his lady to sit. Move your jacket.
So who are they?
Raven can sit there. What's that? I was gonna let her sit there and let him sit over here.
Well, they want to be on camera though.
They do?
Yeah, so
Well-
I'll move over.
Okay, you're gonna move over then. All right. Well, then just move over the chair. Are you gonna move
Yeah,
your
yeah.
bag so you can roll it over there?
What did we keep doing every time JT went by us? We're like, me and Jordan complained a lot. Chris had to like drag us around
Scooch
like
over
little
just a little bit,
babies.
Tiffany. Just a tad right there. Okay, good. And then we're gonna come over here. And then you can
Oops.
slide that.
I
Wait.
accidentally started playing Angry Birds.
Rich, come right around here through Rich. And Raven, come on right around. I guess we're going to get both of you on camera here. Put Rich right here and then Raven right next to him. There we go.
I like your name, Raven. Is that really your name, or
Well,
just
why
like
don't you
a-
wait until she gets on the microphone for you to start asking her questions, for God's sakes.
Chris
All right.
is so bossy.
I am. I got a new
Oh, look.
attitude. After this
Joy says I've never sounded muffled
Oh,
ever.
All right. Well, Joy has an hearing problem. What does it look like? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we got everybody in.
Joy mutters all the time. She has no judgmental.
All right, go ahead and put those headsets on there, Rich. Go ahead and put it on. All right, and there's a microphone there. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead and test your mic. Or scooch right up. I'm sorry, it's kind of cramped.
Choke
with
up
these
on the
funky
mic, you
chairs.
guys.
Two.
There you go.
Choke
Two.
up.
All right, so in the studio, Rich, and is it Riddy or
Riddy is fine, yeah.
It is Riddy. Get right up on that mic. Just I'm going
There
to
you
tell
go.
everybody that. I don't care what you think of me. All right, so
Choke up.
we got Rich in the studio. You are a filmmaker and you do fan films, right? Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, I do other things, but yeah, for the most part, that's all I've
But we
done
have you
so
on the
far,
show
yeah.
for the film thing. I don't
Yeah,
know what
I
you're
do,
doing
you know
in your
what I mean?
house.
I mean, I do
Do what? Yes, tell me. Anything else?
I do fan films that, I did a Batman type character,
Type character.
right? The
Well, when you said other things, I thought like you were a mason
No.
or you were like a woodworker or something.
I do other things too.
I
But
restore
no, I mean,
boats.
I do. I have an original story that's already been shot. And
For a
stuff like
movie.
that. Yeah, for a
Okay,
movie.
but
yeah.
most of it centers around
yeah,
film.
most of it's
Okay, all right.
Right.
So you're not a carpenter of any sort.
No,
You don't restore old cars.
no.
Okay.
I do other things with carpets, but
What do you do with what other things with cars?
carpets.
Oh, carpets.
Yeah,
Oh, right, we talked about
Yeah,
no. Well, that's
yeah.
because of us. You do things with carpets.
Mm.
That you don't act like you came out that with on your own. Okay.
Ooh.
Listen, we talked to Rich before
Snap.
the show,
Ew.
and Rich has a
Burn.
paintball gun that he hasn't opened in 2 years. So we came up with the idea that he should open it, and his girlfriend said, "Well, let's do some art with it." And so we came up with an idea. You buy a crappy carpet off the guys, right, Jordan? One of the carpet guys.
Yeah, like the ones
yeah,
on the
right.
side of the road.
Yeah.
Big champagne.
Big-
Oops, am I allowed to say that?
That's right. And then you get and then you paint it with the paintball.
Right.
Would it do Batman or just a eclectic?
I think you just do some kind of
Okay, Rich isn't
Abstract,
interested.
yeah,
He's still not going
exactly,
to.
yeah.
I
open
would
the
I
thing.
would put somebody in front of the rug and shoot at them.
Right.
and shoot around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but yeah, try and like tell them to dodge and shoot them a few times for fun.
Yeah.
But then you title the rug "Fear," and you're like, yeah, and it's like now it's art.
I like that, dude. I like that. It's nice. All right, so most importantly, Rich Reedy has done a series of films for you Batman lovers out there, and it's called Bat Duplex, right?
Right.
This is the name of the entire series of films.
Yeah. Well, yeah. There's Bat Duplex the movie,
Yep.
Bat Duplex Returns,
Mhm, mhm.
Bat
Don't be
Duplex
afraid.
Forever.
Yep, go ahead.
And then now there is Bat Duplex 4, the Bat and Blue Wing.
The Bat and Blue Wing.
Right.
We actually had the trailer. I think Crystal's going to put up on Twitter. Hopefully,
cool.
our producer will put the trailer up. You just had the premiere for this film. Now, how long is this film?
22 minutes.
22 minutes. So now I saw Bat Duplex. Which one was it? I don't know. What was name him again? What was the first one?
The movie.
The movie. I think I
Yeah.
saw the movie,
Mhm.
and that was a little bit shorter, right? Was it
Yeah,
shorter?
it was like 11 and a half minutes.
11 and a half minutes. So they're progressively getting longer
Right.
and longer. All
Yeah,
right.
and the storyline continues, and
So
it's
this is
good stuff.
this is all. They're all interconnected
Right.
with respect to the story.
Right.
Now when you do these films, are you afraid that you might get in trouble from Batman, or they may come down on you because you're using the emblems, you are using some of the music in there? Do they care? Are they honored? Has anybody ever knocked at your door and said, "Listen, you might want to get into woodworking because this is over"?
I haven't been contacted yet, so hopefully they won't hear me here and try and find me.
He sounds a little nervous though. He's like, "Not yet, but with this this whole Patriot Act thing, it could be a bad thing." You had your premiere of the film. How did it go? How was the premiere? Was it good?
It was great. Yeah, it was great. We had a lot more people show up than RSVP'd, and
Yes.
had to keep pulling out more chairs.
Now, were these? Where'd you have the premiere? Was it at a theater? Was it?
It's well, my editing guy's studio. He has a little,
Oh.
like theater type setup there. He
Nice.
has, like,
So it was
you know,
very
sites.
quaint.
Yeah.
Was there-
We had like 15 people there.
Okay.
and-
Now, Raven, were you in the movie? Not. Do you want to be in the movie? How long have you known? Hold on, give her the mic for a second. How long have you known Rich? Go ahead, talk her into the mic. How long have you known him?
About 4 months.
We'll go right in. Oh, so only 4
About
months.
4 months.
So you weren't around for the other films. Okay, so 4 months. Did you know she wanted to be in the movie, Rich? He looks confused. He's like, "You did? I didn't know that." Did you even ask her?
Well, she's mentioned it recently.
After the premiere, I would have liked
5
to have been in
seconds
that.
ago.
Yeah. What do you think, Rich? Maybe for the next one. Now, do you have an idea for the next one already, or?
Yeah, I do. Like
Okay.
I'm following a storyline,
Mhm.
and it's kind of slightly based on the comic books and the movies, and a little bit of my own personal experience.
Your personal experience, what, as Batman? Oh, now we're getting somewhere. What personal
Personal experience
fighting?
in life.
in life?
Yeah, like I said, it's not totally a copy of a certain storyline. A lot of it has a little bit of my own experiences in it.
Give me an example with I don't know, no spoilers. I don't want that. Give me a little example of what one of your experiences might be that would be able to integrate into a Bat Duplex film.
You mean what I've used already, or one that I'm...
Sure, I don't care. Make one up. I
Okay,
don't give
well,
a crap.
In the second one, there was a scene which was supposed to be shot in the first one, but didn't end up getting filmed. So I used it in the second one, but it's actually based on an actual robbery that I was part of.
Whoa, you robbed somebody?
No.
I know,
Dang, dude, you're so much cooler than I thought. It was like, he's rushing in there. I'm back, robber man. Woo-hoo!
You were
that
obviously
wasn't it,
you
probably.
didn't rob somebody.
No.
Maybe you looked like you maybe could snap one day and get okay. See how your eyebrow went up? Yeah, see, exactly. I'm not gonna
Wow.
keep my wallet in the outside there.
Chris Gorges psychoanalyzing live on the Double Special Show. Hide your kids. What?
Where was the robbery at? Was it like a home robbery or
No, up in New York. There was a little flashback scene that Rich Wayne
Mhm.
in the movie has.
Now Rich Wayne is your lead character.
Right.
Yep. Based on the Bruce Wayne character, I'm guessing.
Exactly.
Okay, lucky
'Cause
guess.
so
for me.
everyone, all the names are based on, the last names are part of the actual character names,
Mhm.
but the first names are the real person's names.
Now look at Tiffany over here. See how beautiful she is. And now, how could we get her into a bat duplex? She's lovely, Raven, and I love you, but I gotta go. I gotta help her out. You got your thing going on. You can work it out at home. What do you think about Tiffany? How can we get Tiffany in it? What character could she play in a bat duplex movie? Well, go ahead. See, look, he's looking at you with his filmmaker eye right now. Big bulgy eyes. Now he did the fake screen thing. Yeah. What do you think? Cast her as what? What character?
Let's see. She can be one of those female henchmen.
Female henchman.
No, actually,
she's not like a superhero. You're a henchman. You'd be a henchman.
Wait, but I'm a 5th degree black belt in Taekwondo, so I have ninja skills. Henchmen do too.
Do you have any martial arts?
She can be the henchman.
Yeah, they're all choreographed, and I'm actually a brown belt Nishinru.
See,
myself,
there you go, Tiffany. Brown belt Ishinru. What's up with that? Hey, listen to me. I'm talking to you. Jesus, man. Ishinru, brown belt Ishinru. I don't even know what that is. I just like saying it.
Okay.
I have no idea. It sounds like soup. I don't even know what it is.
What is that? An advanced belt in karate?
Yeah. Once you're a brown belt, you get 2 or 3 stripes, and you're a black belt.
I like the way you said that. Yeah, you do.
Yes,
I was a black belt when I was 12.
Wow. Okay.
Burn. I'm teasing. Okay.
Why don't we drop the pissing contest? Get back to this robbery in New York. I want to hear more about this robbery thing.
No, Rich is getting ready to drop.
But what's funny though?
Yes.
Funny thing is that some things I've written into the movie, and they're not supposed to be funny, but people laugh, and it's not supposed to be funny.
Is that good?
Does it bother you?
I've gotten used to it.
So it does bother you a little bit.
The funny thing is that the robbery scene is an actual, step-by-step, quote-by-quote reenactment of what happened. And people always laugh. They always think it's funny. Wow. And it's like, this is exactly what happened.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have a friend who has contacted you on Facebook who has watched the films, and listen, I mean this with the most sincere intentions. They're low budget amateur films. I mean, these aren't high production big ass things, right? I mean, how much money do you spend on a film? Would you say the last one, 22-minute film? How much?
Usually $2,000.
Okay, well, that's more than I thought. Damn,
wow,
that's commitment, dude. I don't know if I could spend $2,000 on a film.
I wish my car was worth that.
All right, but my friends watched the film, and there's a scene I don't know which film it is, but the end of the scene where you just kind of turn and give this very serious look, and it's a very dramatic moment. My friend thinks it's the funniest damn thing he's ever seen. I don't know why, and I thought, geez, I wonder if he talked to Rich, how Rich would react to that. And now we know. I think a little part of you is like, what the hell, man? I did not mean that. This is not a comedy.
It's a condition.
Because in the third one, there's the scene everyone always laughs for some reason. Where
what scene is that?
The Bat brings Blue Wing, which is like Batman and Nightwing.
Oh, okay.
So he brings Blue Wing back to his Batcave, which is actually a storage unit. Because you have to make it a real life. That's the thing about my movies is I try to make it real life. As much as I can.
Yeah.
And so he brings it back to his Batcave. It's actually a storage unit.
Oh, when you say real life, you mean all we had was a storage unit, but we got to work with what we got, right?
Yeah,
of course.
It would work.
Sure.
But actually the storage unit is also a car wash, but that's another story. But the exterior is a storage unit, but the interior is actually a car wash.
Oh, okay. Well,
so
what are you
gonna
do? Right, sure.
It works. So
there aren't any bat caves readily available in the Tampa Bay.
But like
area.
I said, I try to make it real. Kind of real life. If someone they're gonna keep this stuff at home. They're gonna go and jump the fence, go to their 24-hour access storage unit.
Sure.
And then they're gonna open the door. There's a car in a costume. They're gonna get in costume, leave in the car, and
obviously
go fight crime.
You said his name is Rich Wayne. It's obviously not Bruce Wayne, right?
Yep.
So is there a different backstory? I mean, where his parents, like his dad was like an assistant plumber, and they got murdered by tiger criminals.
Well, that's the whole thing. It's
tiger criminals.
Bruce
Criminal
Wayne wanted
tigers.
to prevent his the whole robbery death thing from happening to anybody else.
Yeah.
So in my story, I try to prevent other people from getting mugged. That's what happens in my story. That's why I said I put a little bit of a personal touch in it.
Yeah. Now, all the actors that you have, and there's a slew of them. You even have the blooper reels, and you got the interviews after This is how I came to know you. As my wife worked on one of your films, we were doing the 48-hour film project, and she got interested in the filmmaking process, and saw your ad on Craigslist, and then worked on one of your films. So, and that's how we know each other.
Yeah, she actually auditioned for the Miss Kitty part.
So what happened with that?
It was Catwoman.
How come she didn't get the part?
Auditioned to be. She turned it down, actually.
So you were going to give it to her and she turned it down?
Yeah.
What the hell is she thinking?
Yeah, she turned it down.
Well, Tiffany wouldn't have turned it down. Well, maybe
she read for both. She read for both parts, the Miss Kitty part and the Jester Quinn part.
And she turned down both parts?
Yeah, I said, wow, you do really good. And, I have to think about which one I'd want to use you for. And she's like, you know what? Actually, I'd rather just run camera. I was like, really? Actually, she auditioned and she tried on the costumes.
Yeah.
And then she tells me
Wait
she'd
a
rather
second,
just
you were
run camera.
Trying to get my wife into costumes at your place? What the hell is going on over
Oh,
there?
no, we did it at Borders.
You did in a bookstore?
At Borders, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
That public stuff.
Do you not know this already? Oh,
No,
I guess you are.
I don't know anything. I know. Listen,
it was like 3-4 years ago.
No,
Really?
well, you guys listen. You guys just know each other. Trust me, if you're together for 10 years, there's things that'll happen in her life that you'll never know about, dude. You won't, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't mean she's going to be out flaunting. I'm just saying there are details that she'll leave out that you don't really need to know. That's how girls run it. They're like, I could have told you, but you don't really need to know that I was getting undressed in her Borders. You don't.
She sent a hobo into orbit with her
dude.
mind powers, but she doesn't want anybody to know.
All right, Crystal.
She just looked at the
I thought
hobo.
she would be here, actually.
Linked.
No, we have a child, so she had to stay home. But she does produce a show, and she's on occasionally. She came into Wax's back one night. That was lovely.
Oh, that was funny.
Yeah, but listen, I'm sure we'll have you back on again if you do another film. My question was with the actors, though. Are you paying these actors or doing it just because they like doing it, or how is this working? Are they getting money for it? Are you giving them tokens? What are you doing?
Lunch?
Actually,
Borders cards?
Yeah. Not everyone gets paid.
So just like the principal actors?
Not even.
No.
Actually,
just pay yourself? Yeah, pretty much. I'm going to go with yes. That's a yes face.
What is he paying, though? He's paying for the movie, though.
I know. That's
Yeah.
why when I said that, I'm like, I don't know if you're going to pay yourself.
Well, it's good to have the experience to put on people on their resume.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they
And they
appreciate
can
the
use it for
experience.
real.
and
So now, did you
Yeah.
bring some films over? You got some films in the back?
I have all 4 with me.
You brought all 4?
I just figured I'd bring them as little props to show you.
Oh, okay. So you're not actually going to give them to us. You don't.
No,
the production value's too low.
Yeah.
Oh, for
those-
God's sake! Wait, I want to
This
see.
is the first one.
I have this one. I have
Yeah.
this one.
And this is that's the second one.
You want me to put it up to the camera?
Yeah,
you should put some to the
Tiffany.
camera.
Bat Duplex the movie, and then the second one is Bat
Duplex
the
Returns.
Returns. I think I saw that
Then
one.
we have Bat Duplex Forever.
Bat Duplex Forever. All right.
You see the trend here from the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
this is the
this
latest
one,
one.
this is it's kind of unfinished.
Oh, it's
This one-
unfinished thing, but we got like a sort of
I
a
actually
cover.
have the cover on. I have the poster on it.
Oh, this is the poster for the movie.
Yeah, it's a movie poster. Yeah,
this is
which
the
that'll
bat
be the
and blooming-
DVD cover.
All right, we got these two right there, Tiffany. Tiffany's like Vanna White now with your DVDs. All right, well, when you can get copies of, I'd like to own them actually. If you can get me some.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not
I'm,
even kidding. I like
doing a-
weird sort of arty films, and I would like to have some of those.
I got the trailer pulled up, too, if you want to play that.
Can we play the
Yeah.
trailer? It's just the audio, but we can play it, right?
All right, yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
go ahead. Let's play. This is Bat Duplex, the new movie.
So it's RDII Productions presents. I'll read along.
No, don't. Your music.
In a dangerous world, in a chaotic time, justice wears a mask.
We got a bomb thrown at Communion.
The Jester.
The back card's pretty awesome.
Breaking news, an explosion at Creminion rocked downtown just moments ago, sending inmates free and destroying about half the asylum.
And now, all the Bat's villains are back. 4, 1, more.
What the hell?
Fight. Bat Duplex 4, the Bat Blue Wing.
Nice. All right, there it is.
It was highly exciting. And the newsreader and also the what was it, Hester Quinn?
Jester Quinn.
Jester Quinn.
You have the
Quinn.
Jester, who's like the Joker, and then you
Yeah.
have Jester Quinn, who's like Harley Quinn.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to go to jail
That
already.
sounded
Yeah.
really cool, actually. Like it sounded like a real movie.
She won't be bothered to watch the trailer.
Like not like a real movie because I know it was a real
Well, the
movie. but you know
voiceover
what I
guy
mean.
was really good.
All right. We got a caller on the line. Let's go ahead and take the caller. Caller, welcome to Double Special. Who are we speaking with?
Speaking with Seth.
What's up, Seth? Now, Seth, how
Seth.
you doing, buddy?
Hi, Seth.
Seth.
Hey guys.
What's up, Seth? You're calling to talk with Rich, right?
Actually, I wanted to talk with you guys first. Address
Okay.
everyone if that's acceptable.
Yeah, no. Well, he's listening, but that's fine. I'm not going to sit
Barely
around the room.
acceptable, but continue. Continue,
I
little
know,
Seth.
I know. You know, speaking of unacceptable, I really started to question my Wednesday night, viewing habits of the Double Special after you guys got trounced in the local thing with Cowhead. What's up with that? Is there like another show I should be tuning into that's funnier?
It was not that it was funny. And why would you use the word trounced? Trounce is kind of a hard word to throw at us. Considering you weren't even there supporting Double Special.
It's really a who you know kind of contest.
Yeah.
According to Tiffany.
It totally is. But now I kind of know people.
We didn't get trounced.
Seth is the smartest person I know, and he said we got trounced, so we must have been trounced.
All right. So
now here's the thing.
Okay.
Guys.
Yes.
I was really starting to question my Wednesday nights. Like, tuning in, there might be some other shows that I should be checking out. These guys can't even get past a shitty local.
Hey, watch it. What?
Barnyard Fellatio.
Watch your language, Sethy boy. Watch your language.
The deal. You guys went and did a beautiful, beautiful thing and redeemed yourself.
How's that?
Rich, how's it going, buddy? I'm a huge fan.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad to hear from you.
Dude, thanks for sending me the movies.
Oh, no problem.
Now, kept me warm on many a cold night.
Now, hold on. Let me break in for a second. Now, you approached Rich on Facebook, right?
I approach a lot of people on Facebook, Chris.
But especially Rich. And Rich,
right, Tiffany?
Okay.
Yeah, you did. You did stalk me for like a day. It was a beautiful day.
And so you talked to Rich.
It was a beautiful day. I'm still hoarding you, though.
And so you got Rich to send you the movies. So you've seen all of the movies, right?
I've seen them all but the new one. I couldn't go to the premiere of the new one. I was chatting up with my online girlfriend, who may or may not be fake. I might have got catfished. It doesn't matter. She's super hot.
Now, what do you think of the films? We've been talking about them and talking about the sort of production and how they're the storylines kind of mirror some of Rich's own experiences. How did they come across to you?
Well, I like them. I'm a big fan. Okay. I dug them. I think they're really groovy. I thought I think it's the second one. I think it's the second one or the third one. Crystal, your lovely little wife, Chris, she did a great job with the film process. Doing the filming, it was groovy. Again, they've kept me warm on many a cold night.
He has no idea who was working the camera at what particular time. He's like, yeah, she did a great job with that one shutter speed thing that she did. It was awesome.
All right, but describe your favorite moment from the movie in detail.
Dude, I'm so glad you asked that. I've been waiting all night to answer
especially
that
since
question.
I'm still waiting on that review.
Here's my favorite moment. Rich, the hero shot in the first one. Magnifique, my friend. It was perfect.
Yeah.
The hero shot, you use it as like the intro.
Right.
For you know what I'm saying? The intro to the whole movie in the first one. It's the hero shot at the end of the first one. Was very groovy.
Now, Rich just mentioned under his breath, he said, I'm still waiting for the review that you promised. Did you promise Rich a review?
I did.
Oh, so
I did, and I'm a little flaky, so bear with me, Chris.
So when can we hear that? I mean, because I think Rich actually wants. I mean, you wanted.
Yeah, I was waiting on that like months ago when you
months ago.
You said if I sent you the movies, you do an online review,
So
and then it never happened.
Okay, so you got the movies and you did not do the online review. Why not?
I just say I was a flake.
Yeah, but but Rich, we're all
That's
a little flaky. Rich sent you the movies. All right, listen, do the online thing. Do it for him.
Yeah.
Review the movies.
Dude, I want to live it.
No,
I don't want to write it. I want to live it. Rich,
that's why I invited you to the
one
premiere.
weekend
I'm like,
in downtown
this guy's
Clearwater.
really into it.
You know what, Seth? You need to show the true spirit of the flake. What would Tony the Tiger say if he knew what you'd done? He would say, you are not a true flake. You're no flake of mine. You're not great. Seth, get on it, boy. I want to hear an off-the-cuff review. Do it now.
Yeah, give us a review of the first film.
I don't want to do it now.
Why? Why not?
Too much pressure.
Oh, God. See, Rich, this is why you have movies out and Seth is nothing. He's got nothing.
Yeah.
This is why people like this critique movies like yours, but don't actually produce any movies. They don't
Dude,
do it.
I didn't critique anything yet.
Not yet.
That's the point of the argument right now.
You
Come on, guy.
Listen,
stay with me, Captain. Come on.
You promised him a review, and I think you owe him at least that since he did give you the films.
Yeah, but you said that people like me critique movies but don't put anything out, but yet in turn I haven't critiqued anything.
I know.
Like,
Makes you even worse.
Who's right and who's wrong?
You're promising critiques that'll
Admit
never
it now.
happen. Listen, critique the movie or send him back to the damn address you got him. How about that? You give him back his movies.
All right, can I ask Rich a question, please?
Yeah, I suppose. Go ahead.
Rich, we need to team up. All right, buddy, this is the real reason I'm calling. Just forget these losers and their conversation. You're making the movies for a reason, okay? And you need to live it. I want to live it with you, my man. Dude, pick me up in the Batmobile. I'll dress up as Spider Duplex. You'll be Bat Duplex, and we'll cruise downtown Clearwater and fight crime. And you know what? If we don't find any crime to fight, we'll beat the shit out of a couple of bums.
Language.
Does that sound okay?
God.
No,
it's not all right. Write
What?
the review.
Yeah.
Give us a serious film type review.
I want to beat up some bums.
Here's the thing.
Spider Duplex.
Here's the thing, though.
Dude, Spider Duplex
All right.
rides again. Come
All right,
on.
everybody stop for a second. Seth, tell me one of your, now, in all seriousness now, we have you on the line. Tell me one of your favorite films. What's a film that really stands out in your mind? Be serious.
The greatest movie ever made is Stanley Kubrick's masterpiece, 2001: Space Odyssey.
All right, tell me why that's a masterpiece right now on the radio.
Timeless. The way he shot it was groundbreaking. It was released in 1968, and it still looks relevant today. It doesn't look dated.
What? It
and
looks
here's
like
the other thing.
stupid
It's
hippie
incredibly
caveman
hard.
movie.
Hold on, it's incredibly hard to write a story with a lack of dialogue.
Okay.
The majority of movies are the stories progress forward through conversations.
Okay.
Doing it through actions without dialogue
That's right.
is really hard to do.
All right, hang
All
on.
those movies in the silent era had no stories whatsoever. There was no way to progress it. So it was pointless. It was all just still photos projected on the screen for an hour.
All right, but no, listen.
Nobody understood what was going on.
Listen, that just proves that you can't
Dude, I'm
actually...
going to unleash Spider Duplex on you.
Why
Relax.
isn't he named Spider-Man
You're gonna be
Split
done.
Level? Split Level Spider. God. Play with it a little, man.
All right, listen. You just proved to us that you can give us an off-the-cuff review of a movie. Now, you saw Bat Duplex the movie, right? The very first one?
Too much pressure.
What? Just give us a review. Just the
Too much
first
pressure.
movie.
That's why I'm calling.
All right. No, listen, all I
Dude,
know
I
is...
need a superhero sidekick. That's why I'm calling tonight.
All I know is that you got Rich to send you movies, and I think that's a stand-up thing that he did. And right now, it's kind of a dick move that you're not giving him any sort of review. It's kind of a dick move.
All right, can I?
No, dude, I didn't say I was going to call and give you a review on.
Yes, you did.
A second-rate radio show that can't give you a cowhead prelim. I didn't say that. I said I would write it up on Facebook. Now, didn't I?
This is a guy that sits at home.
I
He's living
know.
at his mom's house. and
Basically,
he's keeping
yeah,
up
he
with us.
called in and begged for a friend. That's all he did. He wasted our 10 minutes begging for a friend, dude.
No
you should have
kidding.
you should have put an ad on the M2M part of Craigslist, dude. It would have been much better for you.
An ad for what?
Men for men, men and men. All right,
Men
Seth.
for men?
Well, listen, I think that you should make good on your promise, and within the next couple of weeks, just sit down and write. It doesn't have to be a Times review. It can be a short sort of thing. Listen, his films are short. Make your review short. How about that? You meet him halfway. All right?
I'm sorry, did you say something?
Yeah, I did actually. Wow, now he's blocking me.
I know.
The worst improv trick ever.
It's a beautiful
Chief
night
called
out,
in yet?
isn't it?
All right, buddy. Well, listen. Thank you for calling, Rich. Do you have anything to say to McNugget there? I mean, if I was you, I would be angry.
Yeah,
I
I would actually tell him off right now because he was obviously disrespectful
Yeah.
and trying to be like ironic that
Yeah.
whole time, and I
Yeah.
don't think it was very nice at
No,
all.
it wasn't at all.
Ironic. What are you talking about?
No,
I'm the
now
biggest fan.
listen. Now it's Rich's turn to talk. Go ahead, Rich. Tell him how you feel.
You hear I was all excited when you called in, but so much for your Spider Duplex now.
Dude, Spider Duplex, bro.
Yeah.
All right,
Think about it.
all right. We're
You can
gonna
redeem
Me
yourself.
and you
Do
riding
it.
out downtown Clearwater.
Oh my God,
Do it.
dude.
It'll be epic.
Listen, I'm sorry, Rich. I'm sorry. I thought he had something, but he's got nothing. I thought he had something prepared, some serious questions. These guys,
Dude, I like to
literally
keep
got
it
nothing.
pointed.
He's got nothing. All right, Seth. Thanks for calling. We'll talk to you later, baby.
Remember,
Hey, thanks, guys.
All right, there he is.
Bye.
Seth, bring him out of here. Roll that jackass.
ladies and gentlemen, Seth, our Clearwater comedy correspondent, lacking in sincerity tonight, but he's a good fellow. He
All
needs
right.
a friend.
Yeah, right. So, Rich,
No,
people on
that's-
Twitter right now are asking how they can check out some of the trailers. Now, I believe if you type in Bat Duplex on Google, you jackasses,
Yeah, all
Well,
one
you-
word.
get the
they're on
trailer.
YouTube.
They're on YouTube.
All right,
But if
well,
you have
what's
to do
the
it
link?
all,
Hold on.
you have to do it all as one word. If
Okay.
you do it as two words, which I don't know
What
why
is
anyone,
all the one word? Tell us.
Bat Duplex is all one word.
Bat
People do
Duplex.
it as two words for. I don't know
Spell
why
it,
they do it.
Spell it for the Americans
It's
because they're not
B
very
like
good at that.
boy,
Yeah.
ATD like David, UPLEX.
Now,
Okay.
what comes
Now, you
up
can put
if you
those back
put
on
in
since
like
you-
Bat Space Duplex? Is it some
You get,
weird porn?
you get all this weird kind of
Look at Raven. She's such a good girl. She says, let me say this about Rich. When we met him at the bar, he's got the whole Columbine jacket thing going on. You're a goth kid.
I was gonna say it, but you went there.
I did.
There. That was nice.
I'll go there. I don't care. And I don't mean that. But I don't like he's gonna shoot anybody. He doesn't. He's a paintball gun. He doesn't open in 2 years. He's not. This guy's harmless. All right. So
this means he's waiting.
He won't even bruise anybody. He's
just means he's patient.
I figured I'd save it for the whole zombie apocalypse.
I
thing.
guarantee.
that ought to work.
I guarantee you, in 2 days, Seth is gonna be with covered in welts. Like, no review, my friend.
Yeah, with cayenne pepper balls that he shot at him.
That'd be cool.
Nice. What's that?
Let's do that in the studio.
The pepper balls?
Oh yeah.
Not me.
No,
you're the guy.
All
right. So
I hate agreeing to stupid stunts.
What was I saying? I totally forgot.
Yeah, you
what I was saying.
go on YouTube.
There you go.
Put in Bat Duplex, all one word, and you'll see the first 3 and all the behind the scenes, cast interviews, bloopers, stuff like that.
All that
But
stuff.
now
All
where
the
can
good
they
stuff,
get Bat Duplex 4, The Bat and the Blue Wing? Is that available yet on DVD or soon or someplace they
Actually,
can pre-order?
Vimeo?
We had to destroy all the copies. This is the only copy.
What are you talking about? Why'd you have to destroy all the copies?
Because there was a little mistake in them.
A little
so
like
they're having to be rerun.
Oh, I bet it was a nip slip.
So-
Nip slip, nip slip, nip slip.
Yeah, it was Miss Kitty.
All right, before we let you go, though, Rich. Yes. Tiffany.
So it's youtube.com/Bat Duplex.
Okay.
Well, you
Like,
just
is that the
search.
name of the channel?
You could just,
Just do a
you just
search.
search. You just go on
Just go to
YouTube,
YouTube and search.
type Bat Duplex in
Yeah,
the
why-
search
All right.
window.
It's
Well-
actually
Well, because when you do double special, it's double special comedy after the backslash.
Okay,
I just
well,
didn't
he's-
know
but
that
he's
was the
throwing
name
out-
of the channel. Okay, fine.
It's not a channel. It's the videos on YouTube.
I know, but sometimes they're a part of a channel.
Oh,
But
just go back
make, but make sure you watch them in order. That's the important thing.
Yeah, because
Yeah, you have
right,
to
they're
watch them in
sequential.
order, yeah.
You have to do that.
Exactly.
Now, a real quick piece before we let you go, though, Rich. We did a little searching on you. I found out actually that you're a male model as well. Is that right?
Yeah, model, photographer.
Because I'm a pretty good-looking guy, and no modeling comes my way.
Not according to Cowhead in them.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, other men. That's right. Perfect. What kind of modeling do you do? What have you done?
I've been in a calendar. I've been on
What
the side
calendar?
of moving trucks.
The side of moving trucks.
Yeah, I'm on the side of moving trucks.
What
yeah,
moving
in
trucks?
3 states.
Can you say?
Yeah, King's Movers.
Yeah. And what are you doing on that? You're like just a moving guy?
I'm
Or?
just standing with my arms crossed.
Very serious.
Yeah.
You look very
looks like-
foreboding on the truck.
Well, I'm the only guy. It's a weird thing about the moving trucks is that each side of the truck has a different picture.
What?
The back has a different picture from the side, and the other side has a different picture.
Very odd.
But I'm the only guy who's on all 3 sides of the truck.
Do we have, okay.
There's like 6 or
Yeah.
7 of us guys standing there with their arms crossed.
Oh, okay.
But I'm the only one on all 3 sides.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Do you think if the truck spins around really quick, it's animated? Like those old
It's
zoetropes
Rich
or
going like
something?
this.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, we got a caller is calling in. Yes, caller. Welcome to the show. Who are you talking with?
Carlene.
Who?
Carlene.
Carlene. Hi, Carlene. Can you do me a favor?
Hi.
Turn down your radio so we can't hear your computer, rather. God, I don't want to say a radio and piss off Cowhead.
It sounds like my sister.
Is it your sister, Carlene?
It's the only Carlene
Yes.
I know.
Yes.
I don't know any
Wait a
Carlenes.
minute.
Yeah.
Say hello to Carlene, your sister, Rich.
Hi, Carlene, my sister.
Do you want me to give her an intro?
Yeah, why not? Give her an intro.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show, our sibling comedy correspondent, Carlene. Something. I don't know last name. Is it the same as yours?
Now, Carlene, have you been listening to the show?
Yes, I have been.
What do
I've
you
never seen this on the computer. This is awesome. I'll have to watch your show more often.
Oh, please do.
I
Now,
mean, listen to it.
yeah, no, listen,
It's
watch.
Like I don't have a computer. I have to go to my neighbor's house.
Oh, that's weird. Just show up. Hey,
I know.
listen, that show is on. Can I come in here? I'll just go in your computer room. I'll be in there for about an hour or so. It'll be great.
Just steal their Wi-Fi. You can sit in their bushes, and they
I
won't
would
even know.
I would immediately be like, oh, she's looking at porn. I know it. She's in there looking at porn. There's no comedy show.
I
Now,
would be.
You heard Seth calling in about the thing, isn't that? I don't know. How do you feel about that? The guy promised
That's
him.
just unfair.
Yeah.
That's not fair on his part. He needs to step up and do his part.
Right. He got the videos,
Yeah.
right?
Very nice. Yeah.
I don't know what his. Listen, and I'm not vouching for that guy. He calls in every now and again. He's a bit kooky. He's obsessed with who the hell is he obsessed with? Christian Slater. I don't know what it is about Christian.
Is he?
Yeah, he's totally obsessed with Christian Slater. I don't know what his
That's
deal.
weird.
He's a very odd fellow.
He was in Pump It Up.
Yeah, well, not him, but Christian Slater was. Yeah.
Yeah, he had a real radio show on that.
Okay, well,
Not a
whatever.
podcast.
So, Carlene, have you been in any of the Bat Duplex movies?
No, I haven't.
Why not?
Don't know. I don't know if I could do that. It's
Is it legal? Rich, have you looked into the legality of putting your sister in a Bat Duplex movie? I don't know.
I don't think she's much of an I don't think she really wants to be an actor.
Oh, I think he was going to say, I don't think she's much of an actor.
Yeah,
Then
she
he
doesn't
turned
really
to,
want.
I don't think she
she's
wants
really
to.
into
Say
it.
that.
What do you think?
She's pretty shy. Yeah.
She called the show.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
she's
that's
not
pretty
that
cool.
shy.
I'm surprised. Yeah.
No.
It's a very nice surprise.
I think that, listen, here's what I'm proposing before we let you out of here. I think that you should, next movie, we got Raven, because Raven's looking very Batman-like. I don't know what that even means, but it's already there.
Well, thank you. That's a great compliment.
Well, okay. So maybe
Well,
she's probably
the
thinking
green, the black, and the.
No, they got the golf thing going on.
For the reviews, I was there.
Yeah, and I don't know what you look like, Carlene, but you sound kind of mysterious. I don't know. I think there are 2 places in your next movie for these 2 lovely ladies. What do you think?
What about me? I could be Commissioner Jordan.
Nice.
if you don't write that,
it's pretty good. Yeah,
you're
I
damn
like
right,
that.
it's good.
Yeah, actually, I need a new Commissioner Gordon, and he has to be bald. Actually,
He has to be bald? Well,
Yeah,
it's perfect.
yeah, he has to
JB's
be
in
bald,
there.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I think we've forged a new group here.
I feel all typecast.
What is it?
Carlene.
I almost said Carmine. Excuse me. I got Laverne and Shirley on my head. I
That's
don't know
her
why I
mom's
said.
name. It's close enough.
Okay.
That's our mom's name, actually. Yeah.
Well, listen, I'm so glad that you caught the show. Listen to the rest, and maybe we'll see you on set. How about that?
Whoa.
Huh?
That's right. Bat Duplex 5. What will be the pun on that one? I'm trying to think of one.
I don't know. What would be what do you got? Any names in mind? Bat Duplex 5.
Well, if we were, I like to follow.
It's already too long.
the
It's already too long.
movies.
I don't like
Yeah,
it. Well, you're gonna wait till the next one comes out. Oh wait, what was the last one? That last one was
Number 4 is Bat and Blue Wing. Which
Yeah.
movie was that?
No,
which is copied off Batman and Robin.
Ah.
Yeah. So the next one would have to be like Bat Duplex Begins.
Oh God, he's
Yeah.
he's going. It's a whole.
Yeah, so I was thinking I'd maybe have a little flashback
Oh,
to Miss
make it
Kitty and stuff
Bat
like that.
Duplex Big Nets, and it's like about Bat Duplex getting donuts in New Orleans.
All right, Carlene. Hey, thanks so much for listening.
Thanks for having them.
Hey, my pleasure. We'll probably have him back again if we can get some videos out of him. I'll write a review. Damn it, I'll write the review.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, hey, listen, Carlene.
All right,
Thanks for
bye,
listening.
Raven. See you soon.
No, say goodbye to her, Raven. Pop right up there.
Bye. Have a good night.
Yeah. Bye. Curly. All right. Okay, that's Carlene. Roll her out of there, JB.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was our comedy sibling correspondent of some sort, Carlene. Calling in, checking in.
Right on.
Thank you very much.
Well, if you're just joining us, we're in the studio with Bye. We're in the studio with Rich Ritchie. Wow, Rich Ritty, Bat Duplex. We've been talking for about the past half hour. Now we're gonna let him go. Again, tell everybody real quick where they can check you out. Are you on Facebook? Let them know. Tell everybody.
Yeah, I'm on Facebook under Rich Ritty, or you can Google it and you may find some interesting modeling pictures. But
interesting. Truck
just
pictures.
go on YouTube and search Bat Duplex, all one word.
Right on. Okay, cool.
All right, well, let's take a quick break, and then we got another phone call holding on. Let's get to them in a minute.
We'll get to the phone
That's
call.
Marty.
Is it Marty? Well, Marty can hold until
he can
after the
wait.
break.
Whatever.
Rich, I want to thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me on.
My pleasure. Raven, a pleasure.
Thank
You're
you.
a lovely lady. Thank you so much for coming in. And we'll look forward to the next Bat Duplex movie, okay?
Yep.
Thank you.
All right, there you go. Let's go ahead and take a break.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Bat Duplex. Bravo, Alpha Tango, Delta, Uniform, Papa, Lima, Echo, X-Ray. Dang it.
What are we gonna do during the break?
We're going to let them get the heck out of the studio and give them a little room. All right, we'll be back in a couple of minutes for a little bit more double special. Will, give us a little bit of music so we can take a break, and we'll be back in just a couple of minutes.
Nothing copyrighted.
Wheeler intro. Oh, he just cut us right out.
And
There
we're
we go.
back live on the double special show with Big Chief Marty Hoffman standing by.
I didn't like that song.
That was kind of very hair bandish.
Yeah, I didn't
Jesus,
like
Will,
it.
for a black guy, what the hell? That was the worst song.
Hey, why would you even say that?
I don't know. I
Are you
thought-
being racist? As
Yeah,
usual?
because I identified a black man as a black man. I'm being totally racist.
That's why. No,
Jesus.
why didn't you just say it was an awful
Why are you
song?
guys
Why did you
so
say
puss
for a
about-
black
Just
guy?
pick up the phone call.
It would have been okay if he was white.
Marty,
What
are
if he
you
was
there?
Asian?
Marty,
would you have
hello.
been upset if there was no
Shut up.
Samoshens?
Shut up.
All right.
Marty, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. What's up, brother? How are you?
Oh, okay. I think I'm coming down with something because I bothered to clean my kitchen today.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. Something about cleaning, I guess, makes me sick.
Were you sick before you cleaned your kitchen, or as you cleaned it, or afterwards?
No, I was fine. I was fine.
So as soon as you get a cold, you associate the last activity you performed with that.
Yes, exactly.
It's like if you sneezed after sex, you assume you have AIDS. Is that correct?
No, I would have a cold transmitted by sex.
Oh, all right.
Cold.
Why
Very,
did you say
very
AIDS?
common.
I don't know.
What are you being homophobic now? What's your problem?
What?
I don't know. I don't know what your deal is.
AIDS is transmitted by a variety of diseases.
All right, yeah, whatever.
Or-
PI, yeah,
okay.
PC, dude.
Oh,
All right,
so
Marty.
Jordan doesn't like bestiality. Doesn't like having sex with the monkeys. Whatever. All right. Fine.
Where is this coming from? What happened?
You're the one that attacked him,
And then he's attacking monkeys.
and then all other people's.
Ugh.
Marty,
Everything's gone wrong.
Marty, you go to the castle a lot. You used to go to the castle here in Tampa, pretty famous kind of goth club, right? Industrial club, right?
Yes, I did.
Now,
Frequently.
I don't know. Do you know Rich Riddy? Have you ever met him?
I did not recognize him. I was actually wanting to talk to him because I was curious if he was going to do anything original, as opposed to, not that what he's doing isn't fun, but I was just wondering if he ever had like any of his own superheroes that he was going to try to.
He said he
make
did.
A movie for.
Yeah.
He said he had his own script that he's been shooting. Were you not paying attention? Obviously
No,
not.
his own
I was
script
not.
for Batman or for Bat
For an original film.
Yeah,
Superman?
Original film,
He's not telling you about it. You'll steal it.
right?
You steal stuff off the back of a Totino's pizza box. God knows what you'll take.
Fair enough.
Well, no, but
that's
here-
good.
but-
I'm glad that he's doing it then. All right.
Well, but no, I think you're misinterpreting what he's doing. There is an actual genre of filmmaking that is called fan films. They're fan films. They're films based on.
Yes, I know what they are.
Well, then why are you
but
giving him
at
grief?
the same time, I just feel like most of those fans,
Yes.
when they were kids, they created their own superheroes as well.
So you think he had some secret superhero locked away?
I think if you asked him, if he's still in this building, and you asked him, he would say, "Yeah, I've created 4 or 5 superheroes, and I would like to make a movie about this superhero. I'm just afraid no one would be interested because they don't know who it is."
Well, why didn't you tweet us that during the show? And we could have, if you can't get on the phone, you
I
can.
don't tweet. I don't tweet. I barely text.
Yeah,
What?
he can't even clean. He gets diseases from it. He's a terrible person. He's barely human. Some kind of like, I don't know, one of those hobbit people, except he's tall.
A tall hobbit person. He's a tall elf hobbit like guy. So you couldn't go out and do the thing with Kaz. You couldn't go make it over to that club. You didn't get to do that, right?
No, I'm not going to get to do that.
Oh, what'd you do?
I
Did
think
you
I
like
have to
wipe
do it.
toothpaste off the sink and get herpes or something?
Yeah. Appendicitis.
Yeah.
The bathrooms still have to be cleaned. Actually, I've got my parents coming in next week. So this time next week, I'll be going to the airport to pick up my family.
Is that bad?
My mom and
I know. He makes it sound like
means I have to clean the house. It means I have to clean the house.
Well,
Basically, is what it means.
You're a pig. Why? You
I
should.
know.
I don't think of myself as a pig, but having cleaned my house or working on it, yeah, I'm kind of a pig. Apparently.
Apparently, he means that. Apparently means to other people.
Right.
That's what it means. Apparently,
Yeah,
other people.
To other people.
Yeah.
To other people, I eat food out of a trough, and I oink, and I have a little corkscrew tail.
No,
yeah.
You don't have enough sense to disregard your own feces. We
I
know.
don't understand. You run an unlicensed daycare, as far as we can tell already. So why don't you just put them to work as illegal child labor and cleaning your house? Why are you doing it yourself?
Yeah, it's probably the
They
same.
are- Well, my son's 4, and the other kid's like 5. They are useless.
All right,
They
no.
are useless for that kind of labor.
Okay. Tiffany here is an
Like, you
expert.
just end up doing it yourself. You end up doing it yourself. It's like trying to train monkeys.
Tiffany is an expert on training small children to do work for her. She will make them clean, and they will say, yes, ma'am. Tiffany, tell them how to do it, please.
I just tell them and they do it.
And make them say yes, ma'am, afterwards.
Yeah, they have to say yes, ma'am.
How old are they?
I make little kids. I have little 3-year-olds like do things.
It sounded
That's
so
what
wrong.
kids are for. When I was little, like I would like my mom would be here,
That's what
throw this
kids
away.
are for.
Like I remember when I was little, I was always throwing stuff away and cleaning stuff. I remember I'd go to my grandma's house and she would give me like my great grandma. She'd give me like her old underwear and be like, dust my stuff, and that's what I would do when I go to my grandma's house. Like, no, I just remember that's what I did when I went to family when I was little. Like I even remember going to my grandma's house. Every time I'd go to my grandma or my great grandma's, they would give me something to clean with, and they would just say dust. Like I remember they never gave me toys, just clean.
So you
They
see,
couldn't
Marty,
give you a towel or something?
Well, my grandma gave me a towel, but
Hold
my
on,
great
wait.
grandma.
Everybody's talking at once. Yes, hold on. Everybody's talking at once. Yes, Marty. What was that?
They just gave you her underwear? That
I
is
know.
so weird.
You'd think they'd give her a towel, but if I don't care how senile I was, I wouldn't be like, yeah, I think we'll give her this underwear.
no, that makes sense because the streak marks would act just like those lint rollers and pick up stuff.
Oh, God. Yeah, exactly. It is nasty. It's completely stupid.
But their
You're
house
just-
was clean.
You're just upset, Marty. You've wasted 2 years of your life when your child could have been using your Fruit of the Looms to dust the TV.
So, Marty, we did the cowhead thing, the audition, and it was awful.
It wasn't an audition.
I had a fear that it was going to be awful. Well, then I saw your interview.
Yeah.
When you were talking, I'm like,
Right.
oh, he seems pretty confident. He seems good. He seems good.
I was
and then I like saw the 5 choices or something.
Yeah.
And I really hope Maurice Jovan makes it.
Listen, I love Maurice Vaughn, or whatever his name is, Jovan.
Jovan.
No.
But I don't know.
I want Johnny Bell to win.
He's too vanilla, nicey nice.
By
for
the
me.
way, Johnny Bell's up to 30%. He's in first place right now.
He's in
Bill.
first place? All right, cool.
Yay! Everyone vote for Johnny Bell. We will destroy the world
Where can
together.
people do that? Tell our listeners where they can vote for Johnny
Go
Bell.
to the Bone on.
No, we're going to vote for Maurice Jovan.
No.
Shut up, Marty.
I don't care about him. I don't know him. I'm friends with Johnny
I don't
Bell.
know Johnny Bell.
I don't care
know who
about
Johnny
you,
Bell is.
though.
I
All right.
care
He
who
has a
Johnny Bell
bald
is. I
head
did
just like
open
you.
mics with Maurice Jovan.
All right.
You what?
I did open mics with Maurice Jovan. Probably you did
So?
too.
Okay.
I've done open mics with Johnny Bell, and I've hung out with him, and I've done shows with him. And he's cooler.
And
he's funny.
also, Marty, number one, he called me an effing genius
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
in print. So
Yep,
I
in
appreciate
print.
that. Also, he survived a death wish that me and Tiffany put on him. So obviously he's immortal. Because we were ready to kill him, and yet he lived.
Yeah.
And Tiffany can kill anybody. She's a 6th-degree black belt. She knows the Taekwondo death touch. She told us all about it yesterday.
Two-finger. What was that? Two-finger death touch?
Tiffany, if you
Can I tell
if
them
Johnny
where to
Bell
vote?
gets in,
No,
do
not
you
yet.
have any connections to weasel your way in there? Then
No, but I'm just friends with him, and I'm sure
you can't use that friendship a little bit to get double special a little notice.
he's listened to our show and stuff. I don't know
Yeah,
what
he
he'll
likes the
do,
show.
but
Yeah.
I just like helping people if I believe in them.
Tell everybody real quick where they can vote for
It's
Johnny Bell.
theboneonline.com.
Okay.
And he's listened to our show and he supports Double Special, so I support him.
Listen, vote for Johnny Bell.
Yeah,
Vote
and
for him.
honest, you should. His name is Johnny B, and you should always vote for people named after sloops.
I like that song.
Oh, I'm not voting for Maurice John Vaughn,
No,
dude.
I'm not.
Listen, he had his 44 gig or whatever. He's hosting dinner and a movie, and he hasn't hit. So why would he hit now?
Right.
We haven't had that chance yet. Johnny hasn't had that chance yet.
Well, you guys seem motivated but I think the best connection that I have is Maurice Jovan.
Oh, so maybe you should go on the Double Maurice show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you could be Big
No,
Chief
I
over
was
on
trying
the.
to help you guys. I was trying to help you guys.
Oh.
That, I figured I might be able to weasel something, with
Maurice John Vaughn doesn't give two crap. He doesn't know us.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
I mean, Maurice.
He doesn't know you. He knows me.
Okay, but you're in Texas, so what does that mean?
How does that help us?
He's not going
Yeah.
to look at me and go, "Oh, you must know Marty." That's not going to happen.
I know
Well,
Johnny
I'm
Bell
just
just
trying
as
to help.
much.
I'm trying to help.
No,
You're not helping
But
at all.
If you have a connection with Johnny Bell, then use your connection with Johnny Bell.
What do you mean use our connection? We just we're just wishing good things for the guy. There's no
Yeah.
connection. What do you think? If Maurice wins, he's going to truck on over to College Station and hook you up?
No, not at all.
Yeah,
Not at all.
see?
But he's right there in Tampa, so he could theoretically have you guys call in and become a regular part of his show. Or
I
something.
doubt it.
No,
He's got dreadlocks.
I don't know if these guys have control over what's going to happen on their show. They just have a 90-day contract that they get. But I hope, I hope
It's going to be a
Tony
90-day
goes.
contract
And
to
I
be a
want-
regular guest on the
My
show.
dream
that's exactly
is
what
to
it's gonna be.
sit in a car and like my friends turn on the radio and I'll be like, I know that guy.
What? That's your dream?
That's my dream that
That
I
is the
hope from
lamest
this.
dream
Well,
ever.
this is just my dream. I hope for
How
this.
about the dream that
It will
you
make-
turn on the radio and it's our show? How about that's a good dream?
That's a good dream. What about the
Yeah.
dream where I get a genie and then I get to wish for a chitty chitty bang bang? And then I never get a damn traffic ticket again. Because a magic car.
Yeah, dude. We weren't going to tell anybody about this, but now is the time. Jordan is legal now with all his crimes.
Oh, I love
About
that.
4 weeks ago, Jordan was leaving my house after a meeting, taking Tiffany home because she didn't have a car. Now she has a car. And he got pulled over by the police.
Okay. Now.
And
but
I got
there.
this. I know. I'm going to
Oh
get
my
to you in a
God,
second.
they're so
Relax.
excited talking about my misery and
I
pain.
know. So we weren't allowed.
I know.
We weren't allowed to talk about it, but it was like, what was it, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, something like that?
I was really embarrassed. I mean, we could.
And you went, and he got pulled over, and Tiffany was with him, and your license was
Yeah,
suspended.
but like I had a fine that I
Yeah.
forgot to pay.
And
It
that
was all
happens.
cut up. Yeah, and
it
I
happens a lot.
But yeah.
I've been to jail for the same
I'm
thing.
the best story.
But you went to jail.
Yeah.
You went to jail that night.
Yeah, that really sucked.
The guy just basically told you, I got to take you in, you got to go to jail. Now tell me, how was Tiffany during this whole thing?
Tiffany was the worst person to ever get pulled over with.
Why?
She's literally there laughing
Yep.
and joking and threatening to beat up the policeman.
She was threatening.
I did not.
And talking about any like possibly illegal stuff I may or may not have done in the past.
No, that's not true. I wish I could tell my story.
We're going to get to you.
You're gonna
Relax.
get to
Taking
your
too
story.
long.
Dude, you're like a 3-year-old. Just chill out. God, man. Jordan, it was Jordan's happening. All right, you were just along for the ride. Let
I
him tell
know.
his story, for God's sake.
Yeah, so then,
So
yeah.
at the end, she like tried to get pictures with everybody, right?
Yeah, they come, like, we sit there for a long time as they take my license and they walk away.
Jordan
And-
tallies up how expensive
and
it's
I'm
going
like,
to be.
I don't know, I think I'm going to go to jail. And, it's just, and the whole time Tiffany's just being, blah, 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 blah. I'm so happy. Let's get the buddy's ass. Blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, shut up, Tiffany. I'm probably going to jail and I'm really scared. Blah, 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 blah. And then the police lady, and it's a lady, of course, she comes up and Tiffany's like, if it was a guy, I would have gotten you out of it. But
yeah.
the police lady comes up and she pulls out her handcuffs and she puts me in handcuffs and she puts me in the back of the car. And there's another cop, because of course when you get pulled over, there's always like 5 cops there, right?
Yeah, just in case you lose it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
His
the other
name was
cop,
Rick.
yeah, he's chatting up Tiffany. And as I'm about to pull away in the cop car, the guy goes, hey, hold on. She wants a picture for her radio show. She wants to take a picture for the radio show. The cop's yelling that out. And I just I'm in the back of the cop car, handcuffed, and I'm just, no. And the cop lady I think that's the point when she suddenly started feeling sorry for me and acting human, because she
Acting human.
Yeah, she just goes, no, and drives off. And
Now let's hear Tiffany's side of the story. What
Okay,
happened?
so I told you
Wait. First of all,
Right, hold on.
I want to say I love that Jordan gets pulled over and arrested, and Tiffany says that it's her story.
Well, I just know that I never get to say my stories.
Yes, you do.
I never.
You have just been talking over
Okay.
everybody all night, for God's sakes.
I hardly talked the whole time
Oh,
that
stop.
people were here.
That's good. That's a good thing.
Okay, so anyway, we're driving home, and remember I told you the worst day of my life this year was that one thing that happened, the waking up early in the morning. Now this was the best day.
Oh my God.
This was such
This
a
was
great
the best day of 2012. Because
Well,
this
it
happened.
was so funny.
It happened prior to New Year's
And
Eve.
so we're sitting in the car and we get pulled over and the woman cop comes up and I was like, oh, I can't help you because it's a woman cop. I'm sorry. If stuff goes down, I can't help. And then
If you were a lesbian, then you would be able
we
to.
sat in the
I
car
know.
for like
Just
20
embrace it.
minutes. There was 20 minutes of just like waiting.
Well,
And
yeah.
then the lady cop comes up and then the guy cop comes up and I start talking to the guy because he was really cool and he's going to start listening to our show now, he said.
Yeah, whatever.
And
He's not going to listen to our show. He's flirting with you, obviously.
well,
You could have said, I sell carpet. He'd be like, yeah, I
He
need some
was-
carpet. I'm going to call you. I'll get some of that
Yeah.
carpet.
he was going to let me videotape the whole Jordan getting arrested thing, but the lady cop was mean. It wouldn't let us do it. But yeah,
but
I
you
don't
know why the lady cop was mean? Because she fully realized that the guy was
Yeah.
flirting with you.
It
That's
was
why.
so funny though when he got arrested. That was
Could you imagine if
hilarious.
you're a cop and you're a cop and he goes, hey, listen, man, she's pretty hot. She wants the video. Can we video it? And you're like, no, it's illegal, dude. No,
And
come on,
then,
dude. It'd be fine.
And then
right?
I'm stuck with
Jesus.
Jordan's car, so I knew he was going to call me. He called me at like 3 o'clock in the morning to bail him out of jail.
No,
But
to
it was
pick me
funny.
up after I bailed myself out. That'd be
Now, Marty knew about this because we
Oh,
showed you his
true.
booking photo. I would love to. Is it possible? Can we post the
Oh,
booking?
let's not do that.
Dude, it's the most
Oh.
priceless booking
I'm
photo.
sure somebody can
No,
find it. I'd
Wait,
rather
stop,
not.
stop.
No.
Everybody stop talking.
What?
Marty, what did you think of the booking photo?
It was scary. He was serial killer looking.
Okay, I didn't want to smile. Like I didn't know. I wanted to like
Did
show
they
the.
tell you not to smile, by the way?
I don't think they do. Do they?
Oh, so you could have just smiled. You could have just like,
yeah.
hey, and like done the double guns. You
Okay,
know,
yes, I was given no direction whatsoever. I was given no motivation, and I decided to show the gravity of the situation in my expression.
I was
I'm a trained actor, for God's sake.
Crystal and I saw it, and I was like, oh, he's going to be so grumpy when I pick him up later.
Well, here's the thing.
Oh.
I have experience in this, not with the whole Tiffany experience, because I would have slit my wrist if I had somebody that was like, let's take a picture. I'm like, I'm going to go to jail for murder
I
right
was
now.
thinking for us.
Of course, you weren't thinking about Jordan and
Yeah,
his
no.
misery. You're
No, I
thinking
was
about
thinking
us.
of the show,
Show
yeah.
the show, of course.
Yes, of course.
Everyone would have loved to see a picture of him getting arrested. What you
I
guys
think
thought of?
no, but I think that we might still be able to get the booking photo. But the reason I bring it up is because
There was
the reason
addresses on it.
the
though.
reason that we can blur all that, we can black it all out.
Oh yeah, because so many dudes are gonna stalk me.
Oh, God. When we had the hooligans together, I had a similar situation where I had a fine that I did not pay, and I was supposed to go to court on it. I didn't go, didn't get the notice for whatever reason, and missed my court date. There was a warrant out for my arrest. I ended up going to jail for that night. So like 2 weeks later at a hooligan show, somebody just shows up. And it was on MySpace, actually. Somebody posted my booking photo on MySpace, one of our hooligan fans. So I have personal experience. Yeah, it was awful, dude. I'm like, how did you get that? Well, it's fully available. We had it within you were just being processed. I mean, we had it before you were out.
When I got out, I checked my phone and there's these live updates on Twitter with the code name and everything. I'm like, why?
Me and Crystal were talking about, what were we talking about? Gin. That was our code word for you, was Gin. And Travis and a few of them jumped on it. They're like, Gin, like Darren and stuff, thought we were actually talking about alcohol, but we were really talking about you.
Your jail time. Marty, have you ever been in jail?
No, never.
Really? Never? Not for anything?
The closest I ever got was a friend of mine, well, kind of a friendly acquaintance. We were walking down a railroad track, and we saw an abandoned car. You know, they sometimes leave them there. And it was one of those ones that has the open top. So we climbed up on the little ledge of it, and then he climbed up and looked over, and there was a guy inside it, and we thought it was a homeless dude, so we're like, all right, we just better get out of here. We don't want any trouble. So we start walking further down the train tracks. As we're going down, as we're getting close to Hercules, there are all these cops pulling in. And we walk right towards them. We don't, we're not thinking anything of it. But apparently they had a lot of stuff stolen from train cars. And they thought we might be the guys that were stealing stuff from the train cars.
Does this story have a point? Because it's pretty boring.
Yeah, you didn't even get arrested. Where's the
I know.
story?
That's as close as he got, he's saying.
I was really close to it. They were like, well, we don't think you're the guys we're looking for. So we can either take you into jail and process you, or we can just let you go. And they're like, yeah, well, let's go. It's fine. Yeah, that's good.
Wow, we don't think you're the guys, but we could arrest you anyway if we wanted to.
So
why do cops always say
I've
like
never been
baiting you?
arrested.
The closest you ever went to jail was a cop making fun of you for being a funny-looking kid, basically.
Well, I was a little more than a kid, but yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
Ah, look, Crystal tweeted the.
okay.
If you follow at Mr. Find Me Babe, follow at. I'm gonna retweet it. I'm retweeting
All right,
Jordan's booking photo. Everybody.
I am getting really drunk tonight, and then I'm gonna poop on Crystal's couch. The leather one. The leather one. Just so you know.
If you want to check out Jordan's booking photo, it's pretty funny. He just looks like the most miserable looking person ever. Like, I'm so pissed
And
off right
jail
What I
sucks.
compared it to was the picture of him and J.T. Burns.
Yeah.
It looks just like
and
that.
how, like, he's being all Burnsy, and then like Jordan just looks like, I will kill this guy. But it's like 100 times more intense than his booking photo.
And I don't know what it is about booking photos. I've noticed this, but it doesn't depend what your face looks like when you get the booking photo. It always looks like you've been beaten up. I know Jordan wasn't in any fight, but if you look at that photo, it looks like his face is all bruised. It looks like the police beat you up before they took you into custody. I'm wondering some of the photos I see, because I've seen photos. I'm like, God, he must have put up a fight.
The lighting there is not very great.
I think they have like some sort of a Photoshop. They just put bruises on you randomly. Oh, let's muck them up a little bit and make them look rough.
That'd be kind of cool.
So it doesn't
Him
look.
just banging his head on the window in the back of the car. Going, I can't believe this is happening. But I got stupid fine.
Man.
And here's the thing, Jordan, it's not a matter of like Jordan's not like afraid something's gonna happen in jail. It's just it's so inconveniencing for him. Like he's now my whole night. I don't get to go home and chill out and play games.
Oh, I know. And
the whole night's
like,
ruined.
yeah, they're like, well, you can wait here and you can go to court and you'll probably and then the court's in the morning and then you'll be out. And I'm like, all right, maybe I'll do that instead of paying bail. And it's like, so what time I get out again? Well, of course, in the morning you probably get up by afternoon. Oh God, just pay my bail.
It'd be like 1 or 2. Yeah, 1 or 2. So now you're all legal.
Jail. Yeah, I got it all done.
Kaz the comic says you look like a pedophile, and Petra says you look like a baby taking a dump.
Oh. All right. You know what? I'm starting to regret everything.
It's awesome. No, the photo's awesome, dude. It was good.
Oh, that
timing.
was such a funny thing to be. I've never seen anyone get arrested before. It was great.
Here's the thing, though.
It really wasn't.
When Tiffany called us up to let us know that he was being
called
arrested,
right away.
she called right away. And when she said it, I heard Crystal on the phone, and Crystal goes, "Leprechaun."
And I go,
So and Tiffany had trouble responding to that leprechaun.
I go, what does I said? Does leprechaun mean it's true? If I say leprechaun, wait, what am I supposed to say? I'm like, because it's true. So
Right,
I don't
Marty,
know how to handle.
you see what I'm saying? She's leprechaun. She just doesn't know how to use it at all. Crystal used it beautifully. Leprechaun, and she's like, "Well, I don't know how to respond to that."
If I say leprechaun, does it mean it's true? I don't know.
You know the worst part about jail? It's like the crappiest waiting room ever. Like they just bring you into this big room, and there's like 2 sections of seats with 2 TVs with the sounds off, and just like on closed caption.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them showing like ESPN, sports news, and one of them showing Back to the Future.
Oh, Back to the Future
I know.
would have been awesome.
So I'm like, all right, well, at least I get to watch Back to the Future. And I sit down in the seats that can see the TV, that can see Back to the Future. No, apparently you're not allowed to sit there. That's for the ladies. The cop starts going, no, you sit in that section.
You do not get Back to the Future.
Yeah. So I had to watch stupid dang sports news that I don't even care about on stupid ESPN, freezing to death in a stupid jail. It's the worst waiting room ever.
Did they make you put the scrubs on?
No, they didn't make me do that, at least.
Was it worse than the thing that we did this last weekend? Because I thought that was a really torturous waiting room.
Yeah, but we could, like, leave.
Oh, that was so
I went
boring.
outside.
Yeah.
I
That
got
was the-
pizza and stuff.
You didn't have to, like, yeah.
The boringest thing that's ever happened to me was last weekend.
Whatever. Have you ever been to a casting call? I mean, you were a pageant kid.
I
You never been
had,
to
but,
That's
like,
how casting calls are.
Cowhead and all them were so boring on stage. I was so bored.
You're so, Marty. Help me out here. I mean, I don't know what to say.
She's a princess. What are you gonna do?
It was so boring.
She did tell me before the show that she's decided to become a diva.
A diva.
Yeah.
I'm a diva.
Don't they have to be talented? Like.
Whoa! All right, best burn of the night so far.
Fair enough. All right, fair enough. No, listen. I knew right off the bat when this was presented to me that it was going to be awful and long and arduous. I just knew that, and I said to you guys, I don't want to miss an opportunity, but at the same time, I don't care what happens. It doesn't matter to me. I'd rather not sit there for 5 hours and waiting and, get yourself all worked up and nervous to go up for 2 minutes and try to convince them, please take me. Please take me. I'm just not very good at that.
And we didn't really want to put in all the preparation to like actually put together something
What
like
preparation?
impressive.
Maurice Jean Vaughn got up there and said, I'm the new voice of Tampa Bay, and I'd be the best chip pick because I'm cool and I'm awesome. Boom, he throws on the mic. How is that preparing? He just made a bold statement and walked off the stage. Big friggin' deal.
Yeah.
It's not like you wrote a script or did some rehearsal.
Well, okay, if we
or
put
mouthed
the
it in front of a
preparation
mirror.
in and it wasn't rigged, how's that? Does that make everybody happy?
I don't think it was rigged. I just think that there are certain people that were considered much more graciously than others. I really do. And actually, I feel like... Yeah, go ahead.
It's kind of Animal Farm, all animals are created equal, but some are more equal than others.
And I told you too, we went up in the middle, which is not a good place to go.
76 out of 200 and something.
Yeah. So I mean, we either should have been in there first behind. We either should have cut in line behind JT, which would have made him like the first useful thing he's ever done in his life, or we should have been like near the end. So
I was told I should ditch you guys by the NPR guy.
By the NPR, who's the NPR guy?
The Eric guy.
Eric
Deggans, the
He
dude
said-
I complimented.
Yeah.
Screw you,
He
Deggans.
said you should ditch those guys.
Your voice is terrible. You don't have a good radio voice at all, Deggans.
I told them that I would never ditch you guys.
But here's the thing, though.
today.
Here's the thing, though. He's making a statement like that based on and I don't think we had a full 2 minutes, based on like 40 seconds. What does he know about the show? What does he know about how we interact, what we talk about? They have no idea.
But I just like saying that because I knew that would work.
I don't care.
But it's true.
We should make her do like 30.
Did you do anything for the interview? Did
No.
you have anything?
No, they basically, the first like 60 people they kind of asked questions to, and then I think they got kind of fed up asking questions, and then they just waited for people to say stuff. So I went up there and basically Jordan introed us, did his intro, and I said, hello, we're double special. This is Tiffany, da-da-da. And then they asked a question, why is Tiffany with two ugly guys? And we all went, haha, that's very funny. And then Cowhead said he liked Jordan's hat, and I said that, well, Jordan actually likes Eric because he made up the word blurred.
Yeah, and then you showed weakness when you said, definitely not a radio show, it's a podcast,
No,
Cowhead.
and I was
you
making a
sucked
joke.
out to him so hard, and you showed weakness, and that's what
And
cost
then
us the thing.
They said that I went to Liberty University.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
we
they
said that.
talked about how I
We
do
outed her.
heroin, and I don't do heroin.
We didn't talk about that.
He said something
I made
about
a joke.
heroin.
Oh, did
Yeah, I
you?
made a joke. I was like, yeah, should do anything as long as there's heroin involved.
It's really just
thinks he made a
fentanyl
joke.
patches.
Yeah,
It's a fentanyl addiction. We're working on it.
No, that's what I'm saying though. That's why it's ridiculous. How can you can't tell in that amount of time? And I'm telling you, we did not get 2 minutes. You can't. Right, Marty?
No. Yeah, there's nothing. I can't imagine that you could, tell them what your show is about.
I could have went up by myself, and if I went up by myself and did what I was going to do, which was what JB did, come out and complain about the whole process because I was just over it, and I originally wanted to just complain about it, but I thought if I go up with Tiffany and JB and talk the whole time, they're going to look at me and go, why did you even bring them up there? Why are they even there?
Swear
right?
to God. It's like I'm
But
the
at the
only...
same time, hold on. But
Wow.
But at the same time, I want all three of us to move forward, so I didn't take that. I'm not saying that I definitely would have won. I'm just saying I would have taken a different route. I would have just complained and went angry with the whole thing and ranted for 2 minutes,
Next
Mr. Ball did, and now he's a Bell rather, and he's in the finals because
Well,
that's what he did.
Next time, I'll go up by myself because I'm better than that blonde hair chick that's on that site. I could have been on there.
You know what? I hope the both of you, the next time you eat a Three Musketeers bar, instead of tasty nougat, it tastes like regret and false hope and disappointment. I hope that's what your Three Musketeer tastes like, because you don't know what a Three Musketeers is.
Jordan, I would go
Terrible.
with you. Chris is the one talking about ditching us.
No,
He's like, I should have went up by myself. No, I was talking about him.
No, what I'm saying
You
is
and
I would have went up as myself representing double special. But again, I go up on myself. It totally leaves you guys out of the equation, so that's not a true representation of the show.
And you
It's
wouldn't have
just
been
not.
funny at all, dude. What would you?
I would have been
gone,
funny.
No, you would have gone up and you would have
Yeah,
started
or
telling the
And you would
joke
have been
about the dude spitting on his arm, and
No.
you would have gotten halfway through it, and they would have said thank you.
No, he would have said, my last
would-
name's Gorges. It's a funny last name, Gorges.
My last name's Gorges.
Excuse me, but Tiffany, I recall you saying, "Oh, his last name," during the audition. I might add, "Oh, his last name Gorgeous, but my last name is Tiffany." It's way funnier.
That
we
was
are weirder
during
than
the awesome video thing because you had been talking about how your last
You
name
did
was
it on sta-
Gorgeous for
you
like
did
5
it on
We
stage
didn't
as
talk
well.
about it on stage at all.
All right, I'm done talking about this. All right, so Marty, that's how it went. Obviously, we all had three very different ideas of what should have happened there, and maybe that's why we're still here.
I don't like you guys fighting over it though. I think maybe there should be a group hug right now.
No.
Because you guys
Screw that.
are a
These
little
guys
tense
are
right now.
Hey.
You have rough patches. But you guys do you need like a group counselor? Do you need
No.
a group counselor to maybe discuss your issues?
No, I
Because
just-
it seems like it's kind of tearing you apart a little bit.
No, I'll tell you, I just need a little honesty and support from the two guys here. Every time I turn around in that audition hallway, they were gone. They left me standing there like 8 times. They did-
Besides, talking to stupid people the whole time. You kept talking to weird people.
I was talking to stupid people because I was tired of talking to you stupid people.
And
I went to
besides-
talk to other stupid people.
Last time you were here, you brought a psychologist with you, and all she did was give us beer and leave to play poker.
What?
So I don't
What are you talking about?
talking therapy.
All right, we got another call on the line. We got Chris Kaz calling in from Dallas. Kaz, how are you, buddy?
Hey guys, what's up? I'm not trying to tag team you here, Marty. I'm not trying to jump on your back and take the call away.
We've decided that when Marty calls, we're just going to let him stand for as long as he wants, and he can piggyback the other calls and chime in. Right, Marty?
That's right. I'm the big chief. I piggyback on people.
What do they
I
call?
thought it was a perfect time for me to call in though, because I agree. I think you guys really. I'm feeling a lot of anger today on today's show, and I think you guys need to group hug it out.
Oh, please stop. I don't want to. I'm not going to. No, listen, because Tiffany's getting a little cocky. She's getting a little cocky, and I don't think I like it very much.
She's got a car now. She's
Yeah.
like mobile, and she doesn't need us anymore. It's a little weird.
I'm not even worried about that.
Traded in the Schwinn.
I
The
did.
Schwinn.
Someone bought my scooter, and within like 10 minutes, I had a car. It was magical.
Wow.
What?
She killed her neighbor.
I want to be a girl.
I know, right?
A cute girl. Good Lord.
Oh, I know.
Easy life it is.
Oh my gosh, I had a mechanic looked at my car for free today. It didn't even cost me money. I said, "Can you look at my car?" And he's like, "Well, it costs $40." I said, "That's fine." And then he like looked at it. He's like, "Oh, the car's fine. Don't worry. You don't have to pay." And it was good. And then I left. And then the bug guy sprayed my house for free today. It was a good day.
Lord.
Yeah.
Just for the hope. Just for the hope of sex. That's amazing.
It's not even the hope, dude. They're not. It's not even hope. It's just the thought of sex. They're having
Yeah.
a slight thought.
It's because she smiles at him the right way.
Yeah.
No wonder she has to give that talk so much. You know, once you get something from them, that's when the talk comes up.
No, dude, she's all impressed because Eric Deggans, the Time whatever critic, says to her, you know, you should ditch those guys.
Yeah.
He's saying that because of you. He wants to get. You think there's hope. He thinks he's gonna get.
I
Listen,
know.
don't hang out with those two guys who potentially block me from
And
getting
he's
your
a
pants.
stupid blurred. He plays
Blurred.
Dungeons and Dragons or something. I don't know. Stupid.
Now, Kaz, let me say this, Kaz. I saw your post on Facebook, the whole thing about the depression. I'm worried about you, man. Are you okay?
I'm good. I'm good. We had a slight misfire in my life, but everything's good. Everything's back to normal.
Listen,
all is well.
Let me say this. Listen, there are peaks and valleys. If you look at the long lineage of Marty's life, you'll see things don't always go good. They don't always go good. Sometimes you get down in the gravel and you have to pull yourself out. But you're young, man, and there's plenty of beauty on the planet. Don't give up.
No, I know. I just put that stuff down there for attention, to be honest.
Oh, did it work?
I guess right now it's
We're
happening.
talking about it.
Well, I wouldn't call it attention so much as concern. It's not like I had a discussion with my wife.
No,
Hey,
I'm
listen.
I'm good.
Now, but have you been dating? Didn't you meet somebody on Twitter? Didn't we kind of make a love connection for you last week or the week before last?
Didn't you make a love connection?
I have updated you on that.
Oh my God.
That's now that's not okay. I didn't know where it's at. I have no idea, so I'm asking.
Wow.
Is that part of the depression thing? I should not talk about it?
No, I mean, do you have something to say, Tiffany?
Tiffany always has something to say, Chris. That's why I'm angry. She always has something to say.
It's radio. Oh, look, Brad's on the phone. Hi.
All right, we got 3 now on the phone.
Oh, this
All
is
right.
exciting. All of our guys.
All right. I don't know if I can do 3 at the same time. All right, let me get Brad on. Hold on for a second, Chris. Brad, how are you doing, baby?
Hey guys, how's it going down there?
It's hot. We're angry. We've upset Chris the Kaz comic. Marty doesn't like us. He'd rather hang out with some Rastafarian guy.
We're ready to go to war with you for your oil.
Yeah.
We're coming for you, Australia, man.
Come across to Australia, it's all calm over here.
I'm just kidding. We're not going to go to war with you. We're just going to let the oil companies buy your government. It sucks
right.
worse. We're used to it. We know.
Now, Brad,
I've just come down the street. I'm at the Tamworth Festival, and I've just finished the show, and I've come down. I'm probably 100 meters back from the street, so we can get away from the noise for a bit.
how was your show? Was it good?
Yeah, it was good. Today, this is our 6th show since Sunday, and today was probably I find every festival you get a flat day somewhere where the audience is just they want to laugh, but they don't, you know, they're just not as loud as normal. Basically, we were terrible.
It was really? So the sound was not good?
No, it was great. The show was great. It's just that end of the week where people are a little bit worn out. It's pretty hot up here.
Oh,
but
yeah.
They seem to fire up for the last few days, which will be good.
Just really quickly, whoever is listening and on the phone has got the computer on, turn it down because we're getting an echo.
Yeah, we got like 4. Right now, we're working on to see how many phone calls we can piggyback at the same time.
Oh, there's a new person on the phone?
Until the computer actually fries. Maybe it's Eric Deggans. I don't know. I have no idea.
Well,
I'd like
let's
to talk to him
Brad
a little bit.
because Brad's
I know.
far.
Brad's calling from Australia. We're going to focus on Brad, and then we'll let you guys go one at a time. So now, Brad, is the festival over? How much more time is left at the festival?
We've got Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We've got another 3 days of it left before we head back home.
And then you're going to make a lot of money?
Let's hope so. We've averaged, because of the bushfires and that, it's sort of slowed numbers up a little bit, but we've averaged over 100 to our show every day, which is when you're competing against everyone in town. They're really good numbers, so I'm really happy with it. So we should go home with a good payday, hopefully.
Awesome. I'm a little shocked at the bushfires. You don't expect to hear that as
I know
holding up traffic.
It's like,
yeah, 2 years ago it was floods. I almost couldn't get here due to the floods, and now we've got bushfires. You just don't know what's coming up next.
I'm never going to
It's just one
Australia.
of those things.
I'm not doing it. No, my mother, it was her dream vacation. She must have been crazy out of her mind. You guys got snakes and people showing up at your doorway with kangaroos, and you got floods and brush fires.
It'd be awesome next year is like humongous attacks, like Road Warrior. Yeah. We had a great show, but
everyone here is so relaxed.
No, I know you. Listen, you seem very laid back, but you're used to it. Things are burning and blowing up all around you. You don't have a care in the world. I get it.
Yeah, I think when we're growing up, we'd look around and we just think, well, it can't get any worse than this. So let's enjoy it.
And we're like, damn, it's like a bad Bruce Willis movie over there. There's just all kinds of stuff happening. I don't know, like the new Die Hard is happening around you.
We need to like mix Brad's personality with Kaz's and just because like Brad's really laid back and poor Chris is like having his moments.
Well, I'm not helping either by questioning about his love life. I apologize, Kaz. All right, well, listen, Brad, yeah, go ahead.
We've got the double special down the street. As you can imagine, everyone's got their posters down the street on every bit of available glass and brickwork. So I've got the double special up and down Peel Street in Tamworth, which is cool. Let's hope someone taps onto the website. And yeah, it's all going good, but plugging it at the shows and that. So hopefully we can grab a few more supporters of the show.
Dude, you're the man. I can't thank you enough for supporting us in Australia and at the festival and everything. Yes, Tiffany.
I was gonna say, what are you gonna do? You're getting a nursery rhyme book? Like what? He does improv stuff at these shows.
Oh, okay.
They do like stuff like you guys do,
All
where
right.
you like pick a word.
Yeah,
like,
we tried to do an improv scene with Tiffany last night, and it was awful.
Well, that's because you guys didn't give me
Yeah.
a reason.
Oh.
We're just doing it in your we're playing like make believe in your
Yeah, that's what
house
improv
for no
is.
reason.
Improv is
but there was
make-believe.
no audience, so what was the point?
To see if
We're
you
just,
can
like,
improvise.
playing make-believe,
Yeah. Oh,
like
forget
little
it. I'm not going to have this
five-year-olds, like we're
argument with you
playing
again.
house.
This is why I'm angry, Brad. I can't take it anymore.
No, well, you see, years ago, a lady gave me a spot at a big festival, and I've always thought about it, and I thought, I wish, one day I might be able to do the same thing. And there's a band that's come up from another state, and they're relatives of mine, and they're so talented. And I said, well, I'll put them up on. I'm giving them 10 minutes of me 15-minute spot tomorrow in Neil MacArthur's venue, and so I just thought I'll just improv for 5 or 6 minutes or so, and I thought I'll just take a nursery rhyme book up and just pull that to pieces.
Right on. Now, if you can get anything on film, please film something, send it to us. We'll pop it up and let people check it out. That would be, I don't know what the rules are there, but if you can do that, that'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
The rule that you can do anything you want sneakily. It's okay.
Yeah. As long as you're not on fire, apparently, because that tends to.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that pushes people away. Well, listen, Brad, I got 4 calls, and I don't mean to cut you short, but I know you're busy. Go have a good time at the festival. Your show's over. Now it's party time. But be safe, for God's sakes, and do good sets the rest of the week, all right?
Thanks very much, guys, and get into those other callers and get them on the air.
Right on.
Thanks very much.
Oh, there you go. Roll Brad out of there.
Brad McLean, ladies and gentlemen, live from the Tamron Musical Festival. Is it Tamron or Tamworth? What is it? God, I'm awful. I'm an awful person, ladies and
All
gentlemen.
right, so we still got Kaz on the air, right? Kaz, you still there?
I'm here.
All right. Now,
and we still
Holly says we could talk about it.
we can talk about what?
The thing.
Is Holly the girl that he was involved with?
Well, no, he was talking to her. I don't think I mean, how much can you be involved being far away?
Apparently, with this football player they got catfish, you can be
Quite a
pretty
lot.
damn involved. Yeah, to the
Oh.
point where you telling
Did
people
you guys
she's dead.
do the phone sex?
The phone sex?
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Don't answer that. I'm so joking.
No, I'll tell you everything you want to know.
No.
It's safe. Practice safe phone sex.
She's just gonna make fun of you, and then halfway through it, she'll stop listening. That's what's gonna happen.
She does it all the time. She
yeah.
abandons her own comments.
I know, dude. When she's at the house, she'll ask me, like, when I first met Tiffany, I thought she was genuinely interested in me, so I was like, oh, somebody else that I can try to impress. She doesn't care. She's not listening to me. She's not listening
I
to me.
just don't like long, detailed stories.
I know.
I
Then-
just
then
want
don't ask.
the basic
Then don't ask the
main.
question.
Yeah, she's talking to comedians and tells comedians, don't get detailed or long-winded.
And it's funny because she doesn't believe she has the right to demand that, and yet she does. Very strange girl.
I just like
You're right.
the
Chris,
big
you're
picture.
right. She is getting cocky.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Now it's not my show anymore. Now it's the our
I've
show.
always been like that.
I
don't
swear
know.
to God, dude, she drives here herself once, and that's what happens. She's gonna be expecting to vote for president next. You don't know.
You take away her scooter and give her a 4-wheel drive vehicle, and look what happens. You know?
I know.
It's just Unbelievable.
That person's determined. Just like
Yeah, no, go ahead and hook that call up, Will. I'm going to let Chris go. Chris, all right, so listen, Chris, I just wanted to say real quick, don't be down, dude. If you're ever down, call one of us, Twitter us, whatever. We'll talk you through it, dude.
I'm good. No, you guys, you matchmaked and got me in with Holly.
Sweet.
So all is good in the world.
So are you still with Holly? Is it still an active thing?
We're talking.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all you can hope for.
Just chill back, relax, and let things happen.
Yeah, make her come to you. No, I'm
listen,
kidding.
we got a discussion about just men in general, and the general consensus of women is
they laugh when you get arrested. They're just terrible people.
Eagerness, being over eager is unattractive. So I think guys need to calm down. I feel like a lot of guys are very over eager. So I think they just need to kind of, show interest, but don't
get all
overdo
crazy.
it. Yeah.
Don't get all crazy. All right?
Not just
So
you,
no
just
on the
men in
naked
general.
pictures?
What's that?
So no on the naked pictures?
Not until they're asked of you.
Yeah.
Then I would say no.
Yeah.
All right, Kaz. Well, listen, I want you to have a good time, whatever you're doing tonight. Be safe, and we'll talk to you next week. All right?
All right, thanks, guys. Love you guys, and I'll talk to you next week.
All right, roll them out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kaz the comic, our Dallas comedy correspondent, in trouble over a few dick pics, apparently. That's what I got out of that conversation. All right, we got somebody's 770 number with their computer turned up. Who's on the double special show now?
Yes, it's Marion. Marion Spears Carr.
Oh, Marion.
What?
This is you.
That?
Yeah,
Oh,
this is all you.
me?
Yeah, it's all
This
you.
is Longboard.
That's
Longboard.
Yeah, let's welcome to the show a skateboarding comedian from North Carolina and Georgia, Marion Spears Carr.
Wow. All right. Listen, Marty, Big Chief, what'd you think of that?
Oh, Marty's still here. I forgot about him.
Oh, yeah, I'm still here. Yeah. What do I think of what?
That intro that she just did.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I mean, the skateboarding thing, comedian, but that's also you.
It's so true. But I can't do the longboard thing. So, Marion, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good, man. It's good to hear from everybody. Listening to Brad with the fires and the floods. If he sees locusts, he needs to max out his credit card.
Right? Just go up and down and buy all the festival shirts he can get his hands on.
It's over.
Listen, I know plenty of people live out in the woods, and this weekend I'm going up into the woods to shoot the guns and do that thing. But it's crazy time where he lives. I mean, a couple weeks ago he said somebody showed up with a kangaroo at his door. I mean, I don't even know. I don't know. I can't fathom it. I don't know.
Well, doesn't he show up at people's door with fish?
Yeah. He does.
Orange Ruffy.
Yeah. Now listen,
he had a snake too, didn't he? Did he have a snake in his house or something?
I see snakes on his thing.
and not like a red rat snake or a little racer. This is like a deadly, poisonous, will kill 5 men snake. My wife would never. She said she wanted to go to Australia, but now I think she's certainly double thinking that she's.
As soon
totally
as you get off the plane, you have to go into battle mode.
Yeah, you got to get a machete out and a mosquito netting and some sort of a taser pole or some crap. I know. Listen, Marion, I hooked up with Sal Gentile and talked to him, and I'm hoping that he'll get in touch with you and somehow you can get involved with that tinnitus ride. He was very excited about having a skateboarder. How far do you think you can go on that longboard? How many miles do you think you can do?
I did 100 miles last weekend.
Are you serious?
In 2 days.
On a longboard?
Yeah, on a skateboard. And first weekend in March, I'm going down. A bunch of us are taking a motorhome down to New Orleans, and we're going to skate all the Mississippi River levees. We're going to do about 105 miles in 2 days.
Holy crap, dude.
Yeah. I don't understand that. What did you have, like a lazy boy and an Xbox hooked up onto the longboard? How do you do that? That's what
man, it's just a longboard and learn how to push with both feet and carry your food. And in 2010, I skated all the way across North Carolina in 10 days.
Holy crap, dude.
Wow.
He does not have a girlfriend.
So, have you ever considered when you're with a bicyclist just tying something to the back of the bike and letting them pull you?
Yeah, there's been a couple times when I was really tired going up a hill. I wanted to reach over bike riders. The bike riders are freaked out when they see a skateboarder pushing down the trail fast as they are. It kind of freaks them out.
Dude, if I was a skateboarder, I would be freaked out. That's pretty fat. You fall off and you're done. It's.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I've been skateboarding since I was 8, and I'm 50, so I got a few years under my belt.
Dude, he's doing 100 miles on a skateboard at age 50. Wow. I got winded doing like some calisthenics at your karate class 2 weeks ago.
Say, what's your excuse?
I'm 47. I am so friggin' out of shape and just out of it. Dude.
I get tired saying all the syllables in longboard. It's only 2. I'm just.
Oh my God! To hell with Eric Deggans, his stupid ass, telling us. I hate him now. I liked him a little bit because he reminded me.
I wasn't gonna say anything because I knew, but then I was like, it'd be funny to watch you obsess over that.
I liked him at first because he reminded me of Randy from American Idol because he really did. He looked like him, and he was kind of witty and everything. But now I'm just thinking he's just a cheeseball, skis-ball who's trying to get in your pants. I really don't like him.
I like him a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, Double Special is officially at war with Eric Deggans. Look for us in court soon.
I like Eric.
As soon as we find out his wife's name, we'll make fun of her. He's got a wife. I don't even know.
All right, Marion, are you doing any shows this weekend? Or are you
I actually am. Next week in Charlotte, the Charlotte Comedy Zone. It's the Almost Famous comedy show. It's a comedy competition. It's the semifinals before the finals. Tuesday night, January 29th. Hopefully, if anybody's listening to Charlotte, show up. It's going to be a great show. Me, Chris Layton, Ryan Higgins, a lot of the local favorites. So we'll see how it plays out.
Are you in the semifinals?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
What is the prize if you win the whole thing?
If you make it to the finals, then you get a week of feature work.
Oh, that's not bad though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get.
And also there's a new comedy club or comedy show opening in Cedartown, Georgia, which is out in the middle of nowhere, but it's kind of cool. At a place called Perks. If you find me on Facebook, you'll see it. I'm actually going to do my first full headliner 40 minutes there in March, and I just got booked for that, so I'm really excited.
And then is that a zone room as well?
No, it's not. It's independent.
Oh, good for you, man. Though that's hard. The first time you headline, it's kind of weird, and you got to kind of find that time slot. Tiffany only does like 3 minutes at a time, so she would know what I'm talking about. But
don't let that half front dude know.
Don't let Joel Pays know. What? Oh, you want to say something, don't you? Say it. Say what you want to say.
I'm gonna let you talk your words.
Yeah, let me talk my words on my show. Thank you so much.
Oh no, that's okay,
awesome.
Tiffany. We'll briefly, temporarily extend you the right to say what you wanted to say.
I can't remember.
Oh well, that's a big.
It's all right. She's not into women's rights anyway.
True.
All right, Marion. Well, listen.
God.
It's gonna listen. The next shows that are coming up are gonna be. It's gonna get worse. I'm telling you right now. The Eagles are starting to come out, and now Tiffany has got like a little attention when we're out away from us, and they're telling her, "Listen, those guys are old and they're fat and
they said trade up.
Trade up, yeah. Trade up with JB. That'll work out good for you.
Yeah, she's gonna go to JT. His
JT Burns.
His last initial is much higher than mine.
I have no aspirations to move above you guys. I like you guys.
Wow, I have no aspirations to do better than I'm doing now. That's great.
Wow,
that's perfect.
I like
Trading
you,
up
slobs.
to NPR.
I know, right?
Oh, come on.
I know, dude. That's what I'm saying. The guy was so lame, and wow, they're already cutting and pasting Jordan's head on baby bodies. That's awesome.
Petra, copy. Look, I'm gonna retweet this.
They put JB's head, his booking photo, on a little baby body on Twitter.
I had to put it up against the thing.
Hold on. She's gonna pull it up the photo, and then she's gonna put it up. She's gonna put it up on Ustream right now. This is how quick they work on Twitter, dude. It's amazing.
I swear to God. Share that on my Facebook page.
Hold on. She's gonna put it up to the camera right here. It is on Ustream. If you look, this is
this is like
closer. Put it closer there, right there. Look at that. That is awesome. Look at that, Jordan, his little baby body.
This is like retroactively reason enough for the Revolutionary War.
All right, Marion. Well, listen, thank you so much for taking time out and giving us a call. Good luck on your first headliner thing out. Kill it. Do good, dude.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
All right, there you go. Roll them out of there.
Marion Carr, ladies and gentlemen. Our North Carolina comedy correspondent.
In Georgia.
All right.
And Georgia.
Big Chief, thanks for holding on through all that. Sorry about that. Dude, the phone call started rolling in.
That was brilliant right here. Oh, Petra, you are awesome.
Are you still there, Marty?
Yeah, I'm still there. That dude is putting you to shame, though, on the whole skateboarding thing.
Well, no, I can't skateboard anymore. I have a shortboard. I can't do the longboard. I'd like to try the longboard, but I don't have time to do 100 miles.
He had a kid, Marty.
Yeah.
Things are different now.
Yeah, we got us a baby now. Everything's changed.
What's the difference between a shortboard and a longboard, other than obviously length? I get that, but-
Well, one is more for the shortboard has a double-sided tails so that you can do tricks. It's more for tricks and like street skating.
And the longboard is a Mac.
Silly, Chris.
A longboard?
The longboard.
It's longer, and it's for longer trips.
No, the longboard is more for just cruising, just riding. It's
for longevity.
You would never do a kickflip with a longboard unless you were looking to smack yourself in the chest. I don't know.
I have no idea.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
So
that.
it's more just a cruising. It's more of a cruising board.
Yeah, it's exactly. It's like a beach cruiser versus a dirt bike, like a like one that you would do tricks with.
You can pick up the
Well, I think
ladies
the
with
basic
it.
riding technique would be the same, though, right?
It is, except that on a longboard, I think the stance is a little bit more wider.
Larry Craig style. That's how I ride.
What style?
Larry Craig, the wide stance.
Who's Larry Craig? I don't even know.
The congressman who got busted for soliciting gay sex in the airport restroom, and he said he just had a wide stance when he pooped.
It's that 8-year-old political reference. I'm sorry, I missed that. All right.
Okay. Hey, do your Clinton impersonation again. That's always hilarious.
Who did a Clinton? I never did a Clinton.
Every time you're on stage.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, remember when he did it during the audition last weekend?
I did not do it during the audition last week. You didn't do anything. All you did was bat your eyelashes and expect to get out of tickets. That's all you did.
I said lots of words.
Yeah, lots of words. Yeah, that's about it.
I inspired them to say trade up.
Said lots of
Marty,
words.
when are you coming back down here? Because I can make room. It's not a. I'm just saying, I can make room. It can be an all-male show again.
Just put on a wig and learn karate.
Exactly. I've got my yellow belt.
Well,
and I could have kicked a lot of those kids' butts.
Well,
in the,
speaking of that, we still have the footage, and I tried to edit some of it, but my computer, I'm just not very good at the editing thing. So Jordan came up with a really good idea on how we might be able to get this footage edited. So Jordan, tell everybody, we're going to put this challenge out to all our fans, people online. Jordan thinks that this will be a neat little thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, Double Special is proud to announce that we are too damn lazy to do our own video editing. So we decided to put raw footage of karate kids kicking us about on YouTube for you to remix and reuse. That's right. So we're gonna let's do that.
I can edit it. Why don't you just let me do it?
This could be more interesting, like a remix thing. People
like obviously, like none of us would have put my face on a baby
that was
because that was embarrassing and stuff.
Yeah.
So like if we upload the raw footage onto YouTube under the Creative Commons license or whatever.
That's right.
Yeah. Then we'd like encourage you to go ahead and use it. There's like footage of me being beat down by
do a
children.
Contest.
Yeah. Now on
Win a date with Tiffany.
Yeah.
Sean Purvis, I heard, is really good at video editing.
Now when we put it up on YouTube, they can download it and everything, right? They'll
be able to download the footage.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do that
this week. Rich, maybe he could put it into one of his movies. I could be like the evil guy that fights children, and then he can come along and kick my butt.
Well, I can give him that footage as well, but I want to get the video, and if you can put music to it, that would be
man.
If we can put music to it, if you can put music to it, or whatever you want to do, we're gonna put the footage up. It'll probably go up on Friday. I'll put it up Friday because I'm leaving town Friday night, and then we'll see what happens. I think we might be pleasantly surprised. I think there might be some people that can throw some stuff together better than we could.
Yeah, totally.
Quicker, probably.
People with like talent and motivation.
Yeah, because I got parents chomping at the bit. Now, Marty, I had this one story I wanted to bring. We got about 5 minutes up, but since I got you on the thing, I wanted to bring this up. It was very interesting. We discussed this at our meeting. It's kind of a sad story, but it brings up all kinds of questions on how far you would go if you had like maladies. Or
are we seriously? We're going to end the show on this story.
Yeah, no.
Okay,
you got a better story?
It's his show.
Oh yeah, it's right. It's your show.
Which one do you want to bring up?
No. Let's go.
It's Chris's show.
No, that's fine. You picked a very good story to end the show, ladies and gentlemen. Just to leave everybody on a happy note, here's Chris Gorges with the happy story of the day. Go on, Chris.
All right. So there's a story that a guy says that the government is.
That's not the story at all.
I'm going with this one. No, I'm not going to the original one.
No, go back to the twins.
No.
Too late, brother.
Everyone knows. Chris doesn't get sarcasm, but he does apparently. All right.
No, I'm not gonna. I've been beat on all day. I don't even care. It doesn't matter to me.
Go
anymore.
back to your story about the twins. Let's bring it
Monkeys use trees as catapults in an escape.
No, that's not it. Go to it.
I don't know which one you're talking about. I have no idea.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Is there a dead kid in this one? What is the story, Jordan? Now I'm curious. We're peaked.
No, he doesn't like it, so why?
We want to know about the dead child.
It's not dead children. It's two dead twin brothers. Go on, tell him.
No, he.
Oh, good. Doublemint,
All right, whatever. See, Marty can make it funny just
Okay,
because
well,
you're useless. All right, whatever, dude. I knew I could count on Marty. All right, so two deaf twins are from Belgium, okay? They're a pair of identical twins. They're 45 years old. They were born deaf. They spent their lives side by side growing up together, and then as adults sharing an apartment and working as cobblers together. I didn't even know cobblers still existed, but apparently they shoemen. I don't know. I didn't know they still call them
no,
cobblers.
they made delicious
work inside a
pies.
tree?
No, they're cobblers. Fix shoes.
Oh, that's Keebler.
Right.
Sorry.
Okay,
Sorry.
so these guys have lived their whole life together. They're both deaf. They both contracted some sort of ailment that's making them go blind. Now,
Blindness.
Yeah. Okay. So they're deaf already. Now they're going to get struck blind. In Belgium, unbeknownst to me, I didn't know this. In Belgium, you can actually go to the government and ask permission to euthanize yourself.
Okay, let's just clarify there. You can
Okay.
in Belgium, you
Belgium,
can go to the
excuse me.
government and ask
Belgium.
them in Belgium.
In Belgium, that's right.
Okay,
Sorry.
very good.
All right, I've had a drink. Oh, it's fine. Sorry. I'm still with Rich Ritty. I want to go hang out with this lady. All right, so here we go. So, yeah, you can go ahead and ask the government for permission, which they did, and they were given permission, and they euthanized themselves. Well, I mean, they had somebody do it for them. But rather than go blind and deaf, they decided it would be better off, and they're young. 45 is very young.
Oh, wow.
To some people.
I said it was
because most
depressing.
people, because most people that do these requests are old and at the end of their life, or they've been stricken with some horrible, disease that's debilitating.
Uh-huh.
These guys relatively living relatively good lives, but deaf and now struck blind. Marty, if you were deaf, would you want to die if you went blind as well? I mean, would you just give up?
Oh man, that's a rough. Because I'm trying to think what other senses you have. You got
Touch, smell,
and taste.
I know, and
So,
also, yeah. What about
unless you come up with a taste language or a smell language, like you carry cans for yes or. But then how can you even ask a question? I mean, you can ask it, but who's gonna?
Well, you're not mute. You can still talk. You're just deaf, and you're. I mean, and they grew up deaf, so it's not the real.
You could just make one flavor for each letter of the language.
Yes. Wait, Tiffany's dying to say something. Yes, Tiffany.
Today at the DMV, when I was waiting to get my title, I saw that there was this deaf blind person.
How do you know they were deaf and blind?
Because it said it on the thing. It said it on the little TV. They give you entertainment to watch. It said this deaf blind person actually went to college, got a degree, and he's
See?
an author and a public speaker.
Well, there are two things why I brought this story up.
How would they know?
The first thing is that the reason Crystal brought this story. I know, right?
Come on up here. All right, talk. All right, yes. There you go. Yes, you're talking in front of thousands of people.
We
They're
just-
applauding.
We just put him in a.
You smell or type it on your hand like you're Helen Keller.
No, but the reason I brought it up is because the reason the story was brought up. Crystal brought up the story. Our producer, love you, Crystal. She brought it because she knows that Tiffany. She thinks that Tiffany, or assumes that Tiffany, hates blind people. Tiffany is very.
She doesn't
insensitive
hate
to
them.
blind
She's
people.
insensitive
Makes fun of
to
them, right?
Exactly. Makes fun of them on Twitter.
As equals.
And then I read this article a little bit further, and it said, but Jacqueline Hermans, a member of the Belgian Commission of Euthanasia, told RTL, whoever did this story, that the people that wanted this euthanasia did meet the legal requirements, as their suffering was grave and incurable. She went on to say, when they become blind as well as deaf, he said, they would not have been able to lead autonomous lives. And this is the statement that kills me, and that with only a sense of touch, they had no prospects of a future. That's a hell of a thing. I mean, here's the story. A day later, you see somebody went to college, got a degree.
Yep, it was funny because I just saw it today. It made
Blind
me
and
think
deaf.
of that. But
These guys just said, what? Blind too? They'll kill us.
yeah,
We're dead.
I would not give up.
Neither would
I really I'm a good daydreamer, so I think I would have fun. And I'd be like, good, I have some peace to myself.
And
I can
it-
just,
Some peace.
I don't have to hear anybody.
They did it much better in England too. Like, for instance, if Petrocelli wanted euthanasia, he'd just call up Gary Glitter. So it would be all simple like that. No
Who's
no
Gary
death and
Glitter?
everything.
All right, listen, we got 2 minutes left.
He understood that joke.
I thought.
What would
Listen,
your life consist of, though, deaf and blind? Would you would it all be about food? Would it you just sit there and get huge and fat because that's all you like?
Yeah.
Oh, that smells good. I'll
Dude,
eat that.
they say that when you lose one or two more senses, all the other senses become more enhanced. So your sense of
Yeah.
taste would be amazing.
So I would just want to get massages and stuff all the time.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that could be.
Feed me and massage me.
Right.
If that was the case, then I could live.
They can bang still.
Maybe that's what they thought euthanasia was. Like massage and pizza all day. I'm just like, they didn't know. They're cobblers. They're simple men.
Some of those Asian youths to massage me.
Right
That'd
on.
be great.
All right, Marty. Well, listen, thanks so much for holding on and talking to us. As always, we love you. We got to get out of here, so we're going to let you go. Be safe, and we'll talk at you. Good luck with the family coming. Keep everything clean. Don't piss off your parents, dude.
Yeah, that's next week. Next Wednesday, maybe I'll be calling you as I'm taking them home from the airport.
That'd be great. Maybe we can talk to him.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's give shout-outs to everyone we talked to
All
tonight.
right, we'll cut Marty out. Let him go.
I'm cutting off Marty right now.
No,
Marty,
let him go.
Marty, go away.
No.
All right, bye-bye.
You are free to go.
Roll him out.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Marty Hoffman, our College Station, Texas comedy correspondent.
Doesn't care.
We also want to say thanks to James.
You don't even know, man. Thank you for Chris Comic, Marion for calling in. As always, Brad McLean. Also, Rich Riddy coming in, the Bat Duplex. Check him out online. YouTube, type in Bat Duplex, one word, and check it out.
And the lovely Raven.
The lovely Raven.
And the
that
sister
was
Carlene, who's our new sibling comedy correspondent.
Right.
Yes.
And for all of you out there who think I'm mean to Tiffany, I love Tiffany. It's just,
He's trying to kick me off the show.
I know I'm not. I'm not going to do it.
We'll
be back next week.
We're
It's
breaking
okay.
up with you before you can break up with us.
Check our website. Check all the. Let them know where they can get us online, Tiffany. Until next week.
DoubleSpecialShow.com.
Yep. Okay. It's all on there, right? Twitter.
It is everything.
Stitcher. Everything.
Everything.
Waiting for the Just Saying app. Excited.
Ooh, it
Can't
should be
wait.
in a couple days.
Couple days. Check it out. JustSaying.com. Thanks so much for listening. And also, you know what? Thanks to Cowhead and Drew Garabo for having us out. And good luck to you, JB. Hope you win.
Me too.
Over Maurice John Vaughn.
Yeah.
What in the world?
Marty knows him. He connects. That's why he he
stupid.
still likes the cable guy, even though the guy stole from him. All right. Anyway, we're at the end of another show. Anything, guys? You want anything before we get out of here?
You didn't thank Daggins. Should we just say he sucks?
No, I'm pissed at Daggins.
I like him.
He's a cheese
He's
ball.
very nice.
Oh, he thinks we're all crap except for you.
I'm going to wait and see what his next NPR thing is. If it's lame, I'll hate him again.
There you go. Perfect. All right. We're out of here, guys. It's been a pleasure. Check us out on the web, and we'll see you next week. That video is going up on Friday. So
always thanks again to Will and Isaac, our producers in there, and Crystal at home. All right.
Right on. Good night, everybody. Thanks for listening to the Double Special Show right here on ComedySlamRadio.com and the Talkwad Network.
What was that? I'll tell you what that was. That was another fine show from ComedySlamRadio.com, where we put the .com in comedy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of the Double Special Show, starring Christopher Gorges and JB Lee, presented by ComedySlamRadio.com. Tune in next week, live from 8:30 to 10:30. Please.